What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. AuzSOME here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're at, but I hope it is awesome. And man, oh man, what a day it's been already. We have the cryptocurrency market that's trading a little bit sideways on the day, but there's actually some really, really good news on the day. I think we had some stuff with Trump. We want to talk about the burn rates today. I had a lot of questions coming in yesterday. Really just about the burns, about everything else that's going on, what XRP is, stuff like that. So I figured, you know what, let's talk about it. I get that there were some people in here saying it looks like some clickbait. No, the whole goal is that let's talk about the burns. I mean, obviously it's out there. I think it's something we should talk about. I think it's important that people are have a lot of discussions about the burns and things like that. And I do want to say it's a lot different than that of, like, say, a SHIB or a Luna Classic. So I think it's important that we actually touch on that, just so people have a better idea of what the burns are. But with all that, I just want to say what's up to everyone. I appreciate everyone being here. We are popping today, dude. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Adam, we got Daniel. Thanks for being the first one in here, Daniel. Hunter, good to see you, man. The chat was popping before we hopped in. I was like, gosh, you guys are really chatting it up, dude. We got Kai in the house. Llama, good to see you. XRP Cole, Ethan, F Joe, Aaron, Michael, Bernie. I saw your comment, Bernie. I'm your nighttime news, huh? That's great. Now, what's up, everyone over here on TikTok? What's going on, guys? Hope everything is going good. I'll let everyone try to get into the room here. My daily evening program. That's so funny, man. Seiko, we got Seiko Hunt in the house here. Bob Fox, Hung Tran, good to see ya. Yeah, let's keep going on. Let's hear J-Lo's in the house here. What's up, J-Lo? Rocco Birds, Ed, Michael, good to see everyone here, man. Selmo Fudd's in the house. We got Jake. Good to see Jake. We got Paul. Man, Mike, what's up, man? Got a lot of people in here. Roman, if I missed any of you guys, I'll get to you. Nasman, what's up? Alex, Making True Money's in the house. Hi from New Zealand. What's up, Stay Curious? Good to see you, man. RB, whatever, Clever. Good to see you guys. So let's jump into things here, because I think we have a lot to cover today. Obviously, we're still hoping that RL USD launches sometime this week. As you guys know, earlier this week, we got the approval. It was on Tuesday, actually. The approval for them to move forward with it. And here we are today, still hoping that this actually launches at some point. Some people are saying it's not going to happen this week. Some people are saying it's going to be next week. I guess I'm still trying to be excited that it happens this week. I mean, maybe I'm being selfish here, being that we are XRP holders here, and I want to see this stuff happen, right? I mean, why would we not? We know that there's actually a big catalyst here with RL USD. Some people say it's not a catalyst. Some people say it's already baked into the price. I've seen a lot of comments about that. But, again, we each have our own opinions on where we're at with it. And like I always say, to each our own on where we're going with this. So, yeah, Big Watch, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. There's also Big Watch sent me a video last night. I'm going to play that one. I was watching it last night as well about how XRP and how this whole using XRP for the RL USD is super important. So I think it's important that we see that as well. That's coming from Ripple. So it's not like we're just making this stuff up. This is actually coming from, is RL USD a coin? Yeah, it'll be a stable coin. Yeah, it's not going to be RL USD is not going to be a crypto you want to put your money into unless you're wanting to move like profits over and put it into a stable. No excuses. What's going on? Ultra Mega, good to see you. Lucas is in the house. James, got a lot of people in the house here already, dude. Just starting up here. Anthony Hawken, what's going on, man? Yeah, Manny Plays with E. Thanks so much for the $2. There's my cuddle bunny. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Thank you so much for the $2 donation to the channel. All right, let's jump into it here, dude. We got a lot to cover today, and I think it's we got some exciting news. As you guys can see right here, the market is a little bit, I guess you could say flat for the most part. It is up 2% over the last 24 hours, but it mostly is kind of flat. A lot of the altcoins are flat, even though Bitcoin has actually been doing really, really well. As you guys can see, over the last 24 hours, up about 1.53%, which is really good. And it's actually in the green right now. There's some positive news behind it. And I do want to share some information about how every 4 years, Bitcoin seems to do very, very well in December. Crazy, called ironic, but it's every year that we have a halving, we seem to do pretty well. But we'll cover that here. Also, you can see right now that the stock market is slightly down right now. The NASDAQ has fallen a little bit, and unfortunately, like you guys said right here, it's all here we are. We got Trump out here on Wall Street ringing the bell, and now he's Times Person of the Year. We do know that he spoke on this. Unfortunately, he spoke with good old we got to keep him away from Jim Cramer here, but he did speak with Jim Cramer. As you guys can see this, and talked about Bitcoin, talked about how he wants to make it one of the most powerful, make America the most powerful place for crypto, for Bitcoin. So this is extremely, I mean, honestly, this is some exciting stuff. If you're in crypto, this should excite the hell out of you. Again, I don't care whether you like him or not. Doesn't matter. We're in crypto. We're here to make money. And anytime our, our industry like cryptocurrency is talked about from the president of the most powerful country in the world, that should excite you to some degree, right? I mean, it excites the hell out of me. So I think that this actually has 2025 is going to be cooking up some pretty good stuff for crypto. And it's a lot of it has to do with what we're seeing right here. Also, what I want to share with you guys here is right here by Ash. He actually put this out here, and I think it's a good chart to show you guys where we're at. And so every 4 years, we're actually, the cryptocurrency market does really, really good. And as you guys know, the cryptocurrency market, being that of Bitcoin, holds 60% of the market here. Anytime Bitcoin does good, the whole cryptocurrency market does good. And you can see over on a 4-year cycle, and right now we're in the 4-year cycle. 2024 is a 4-year cycle. You can see that Bitcoin does really, really well. In 2016, it was plus 30% in December. In 2020, it was plus 46.92%. And right now we're sitting at about a plus 3.92%. So almost every year we're in double digits. We did have in our bear years, we're in the negatives, but right now we're actually in a really, really good year. So the question is can we see Bitcoin go up to the levels of where we saw the previous years? And I mean, we look at patterns. Our whole goal is to look at patterns. Our whole goal is to find those patterns and then, I guess you could say hedge your bets on there. And this is a really good pattern for me. So this tells me that here in December we're probably going to have, hopefully, based off of previous data, we should have a good year, and this should actually uptick a lot more than what we're seeing currently. So yeah, these are some really good stuff. But let's see, before I move on, let's see if I got anyone in the chat here. Nice catch on the stream on my lunch break. Hell yeah, dude, that's good. That's good to see on lunch break, bro. Welcome to your lunch break. Hope you brought your sandwich or something with you. What time does the 24 hours for crypto start a new day? It starts, there's no new day for crypto, dude. Crypto is 24/7. It doesn't start. Percentages of changes, usually it doesn't matter, dude. It's honestly, it's the same. XLM moves with XRP. Yeah, everything kind of moves together. HBAR is moving with it too. All the charts are looking very similar. We'll pull it up right now. Look at where we're at with XRP. As you can see right here, this is a 4-hour chart right here. If you guys don't know on TikTok, I am over on YouTube. I can't actually link over here because of my Mac products, but you can go up here to Awesome Austin, come over here, watch what I'm doing on the screens over here. I do have the charts and everything pulled up. But look at that. Over the 4 hours, we've kind of gone flat. And if you look at it over the course of 7 days, this is a very flat chart, which again, to me, like I would much rather be flat than obviously have some drastic change. Yes, we've had some softs right here. That was due to a lot of market manipulation. But for the most part, if you take that away, we've been trading pretty flat along this $2.40, anywhere from 240 to 244, roughly, give or take. And it's very, very flat over a 7-day period. So if you go back and look at this chart right here, we're actually looking pretty damn good. Again, you want to be able to trade sideways for a little bit, because trading sideways means that we're going to have, we potentially could have a nice little rally. Usually we have a bull flag that we talked about last night, in that the chart looks very bullish because of the bull flag. Now we're going to be trading sideways. We're trading in the green right now of the Fibonacci chart right here. So again, this is positive, and the averages are coming up. We want this average to come up. The 100-day average is now up to almost $2.14. Remember, 2 days ago, it was down to $2.04. Then it went up to $2.07. Now we're at $2.13 for the 100-day average, which, again, we want that average to come up, because then it's going to make it, again, it's a law of averages. They're going to get closer. We want them to get closer for us to make the next move. So very simple way of saying it, I guess. Yeah, definitely don't click on the Garland House stuff on YouTube, man. Garland House is not live on YouTube. I want to make sure that's very clear. That is a fake. They want your money, and they're going to take your money. Bitcoin is a Trojan horse. The big dogs dump. Yeah, true. It is. It could definitely hurt you a little bit. That's for sure. Trump hates Selma. Hey, man, China's going to come in here hot, dude. I guarantee you, dude. As soon as Trump gets inaugurated, you're going to see the powers of the world come in and try to become the ruler of Bitcoin. They're probably already doing it to some degree. Bitcoin will be the most powerful tool in the world come here by the end of 2025. And that's because you're going to have countries like China. You're going to have countries like Russia who are also going to compete with the United States to make their places the capital of the world when it comes to Bitcoin. And so now we're going to be competing over this. And when we compete over it, that means that it's going to become even more scarce. It's going to be harder to get. And when you hear Eric Trump talk about Bitcoin being $1 million, that should tell you everything you need to know. You have the president's son, the future president's son, coming out here saying that he believes that Bitcoin will be $1 million. So if he's believing it's going to be $1 million, then you obviously know that Trump believes it's going to be $1 million, and Trump's going to do everything in his power to gobble up as much of this Bitcoin as possible. So I say this right now, and this is probably the only thing I'll tell you guys in terms of like making sure that you have some Bitcoin. Like if you do not have Bitcoin and crypto, like what are you doing, dude? You have to secure a bag of Bitcoin. Everyone said it across the board. I mean, you even have Jim Cramer, who's like the worst analyst in the world when it comes to stocks and crypto. Worst guy. As soon as he opens his mouth, things crash. He's even saying, I'm all in on Bitcoin now. I mean, you got people like Jamie Dimon, who they said, on the last attack for CNN, they basically came out and said that Jamie Dimon was against crypto. He's come out and said that, hey, Bitcoin, at least we know that we need to actually own Bitcoin. So there's just a lot of things going. Yeah, the Bitcoin halving has every year the Bitcoin halving. What's up, Hogzilla? What's up, Miss NFT Queen? Yeah, I'm glad that you got your NFT Queen back. What's up, Psycho? I already said Psycho. Austin is getting about half the views as Lark Davis, even with way less subs. I don't even know who Lark Davis. I've seen Lark Davis before. I don't even know. I don't really follow him. Is he good? Washing my butt. What's up, that guy? Thanks so much for the $2 donation. Want to say hi. I appreciate you, man. Always showing love to the chat. And somehow my my banner got like weird. My branding got weird on this all of a sudden, like flipped on me. You can see the how big the comment sections are. I got to fix that up. But hey, I appreciate that a ton, dude. Thank you so much for the donation to the channel, man. That's great. I don't know why it did that. That's so weird. Yeah, the pulling up the how big it is, that's unique. They changed it on me. So let me decline this real quick. Let's see here. I was a Bitcoin was dead in 2010. Biggest regret. Oh yeah, dude. Bitcoin's we've been accumulating Bitcoin on the channel. Like I said, my average price of Bitcoin is about 23,000 is my average cost of Bitcoin throughout the years. So I'm very happy with my position on Bitcoin. It's my largest holding in crypto. I think I've said that multiple times. Then it goes Ethereum, then it goes XRP. And the only reason I have Ethereum for so long is just because I've accumulated it throughout the years of, everything that I was doing. So yeah, it's definitely on average. That's where I'm at. Kokor, what's up, buddy? Good to see Kokor in the house here. I'm a little bit behind on the chat. We've been chatting it up. We have roughly about 1,156 people in the chat right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe if you can. Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here today. We got 306 people over here on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. Where should I start, or should I be grabbing Bitcoin? I just think that Bitcoin, we know that Bitcoin is going to be a powerful tool. We know that Bitcoin, a lot of the countries across the world are already grabbing up Bitcoin. I mean, and you got to think Bitcoin is becoming scarcer over the years. I mean, now people are buying in Satoshis, and I am being able to buy full Bitcoins because it's getting harder and harder and harder to buy a full Bitcoin. So now everyone's, buying in Satoshis, and, here in, 5-10 years from now, you're going to be able to buy maybe 0.05 Bitcoin at best, because it's going to be, the supply is going to be getting lower and lower and lower. So I think right now, I want to say the average, how many, I think it's per day. I want to say it's roughly, I know just how, let's see. Yeah, so let's see. There's only 900 Bitcoins being minted per day. So yeah, that's pretty crazy to think. And that's only going to get lower. You know what I mean? Every day it's going to get lower. So only 900 is being minted per day. I know I say 900, that's, close to what? I mean, that's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that's like cheap money here, but I'm just saying that like there's only a certain amount getting produced every day. And then in the next 4 years, that's going to get reduced down to where there's only going to be 450 in 4 years. 4 years from now, that's going to go from 900 to 450 Bitcoin per day. And then in 4 more years, which is 8 years from now, that's going to get cut half again. So that's going to be roughly like 200 and some odd Bitcoin being produced per day. So you got to think, when this starts to ramp up, that gets more and more scarce, right? And as it gets more and more scarce, the price is going to continue to drive up. I mean, that's the nature of Bitcoin here. That's Michael Saylor's strategy. And so we're talking in the next 12 years from now, Bitcoin, could be, like he said, could be worth $13 million per Bitcoin. And I get people laugh at that, but dude, those are the same people that laughed when they said Bitcoin couldn't get from $1 to $100,000. And so, I look at it and go, yeah, that's crazy if we get to that. But Bitcoin's becoming scarcer and scarcer over the days. And as more of these institutions start to buy up Bitcoin, it's going to become even harder to get. So that's why it's important to get your Bitcoin, get them from the institutions like Coinbase and all these exchanges where this money's flowing in, and then get them off of those. Make them actually yours. Grab them and put them into your ledger so you actually have physical, you actually have the physical Bitcoin in your ledger or something along those lines. So Canada is going to set the bar hard on. Oh, you think he's gonna get out, Timsky? Are you guys gonna vote him out until Bitcoin delivers XRP via the hot? Yeah, we'll see, dude. I guess I suck. No Bitcoin for me. No, you don't suck. Code. We have a project power for the dollar for a global currency, but the BTC already is a global asset. Yeah, and again, no one controls Bitcoin. I mean, you had Putin come out here and say that no one can control Bitcoin. And that's so true. I mean, like, honestly, you think about it, it's insane true. It's insanely true when you think about that. No one controls Bitcoin. You can grab it and do whatever you want. Where should I start grabbing? I buy my Bitcoin on Coinbase and move it over to my ledger when I do it. So yeah. Hey, Helder, what's going on, man? Do you respond to questions on TikTok? I try to. Yeah, it's. I got roughly over here on YouTube. I try to get to everyone's answers, but I got about 1,300 people over here on YouTube I'm trying to get to, along with you guys over here. I wish we were connected to some way so I could see both screens, but yeah, sometimes I miss them. Hey, Tony Punch, what's up, buddy? Problem is that these big players are in. Who's left to buy? That's the thing, and this is really annoying me with this. How big this is. Oh my gosh. This branding thing is funky. I don't even know where to go for now. Edit this thing. Here we go. Let's go back to minimal because that was rough. That's rough looking. There you go. That's a lot better. But yeah, I would agree. Where are you going to buy it up after these people buy it? That's a good question. You're not going to be able to. That's the thing is they want, and what happens is a lot of people will become exit liquidity to these large institutions, and eventually you won't hold the money. It'll become so hard for you to get a Bitcoin because they hold so much of it, and that's the whole goal of it. They want control. They're going to want control of it. China, Russia, America, all these kind of El Salvador. You go down the list of these things. People are going to want this. Don't worry about Germany. Yeah, I can't believe that West Plain. I can't believe that they actually sold their Bitcoin like that, dude. Do you think it might drop 30% back from positive situation now, dude? It's too hard to see where it's going to go right now. I mean, a lot of people have put in longs on. If you go look at that, I was showing you guys a chart yesterday. People are putting a large amount of money in longing their position. So they're leveraging for a long on Bitcoin right now and cryptocurrency. I showed you guys that the second largest leverage price on XRP is $5. So again, I mean, I think people are anticipating that. People laugh at it, but everyone can laugh how they want about it. But I mean, XRP getting to $5 is not unrealistic. You know what I mean? Making it a 200 or $300 million market cap, I think, is on the table. And the reason why I say that is because I think RL USD is going to be a powerful tool. So let's actually jump into that real quick because we haven't even talked about it. But the whole burn thing, I made this video to really talk about the burns here. And this is actually a really good article. I could share it with anyone that wants it. But this article right here talks about the burn mechanisms that are in this. And I want to make it very clear. When I'm talking about burns, everyone associates burns with burning supply. And a lot of these projects like SHIB, like Luna Classic, you can go down a bunch of these other things. They use this burn as a marketing tool to say we want to burn large amounts of our supply. And that's not what XRP is doing here. I want to make it very clear. That's not what XRP's goal here is. XRP does have a burn mechanism in there, but this burn mechanism is solely used to secure the network. Like it says right here, the fee isn't meant to drastically reduce supplies like other things. The fee is actually here to maintain the healthy and efficient network. So their goal is that this burn mechanism, which burns a little bit, is actually there to help with the efficiency of making sure that cross-border payments are secure and safe. That's really what it comes down to here. It says when you look at other cryptocurrencies, many have aggressive methods to cut down token supply. Luna Classic, SHIB, you could probably list 1,000 other ones that are out there. And again, those are probably the way, you think of burns. And so when people say, oh, XRP is burning, they go back to this like meme coin mentality that like we're burning supply. No, it says XRPL's approach is more subtle and tied directly to how much people use it. Because of this, there will be actually no dramatic effect to the price. And if you guys look at it, only since the inception of XRP, since XRPs come into existence, only 13 million XRP have been burned during that process. So, I mean, in all reality, that's a very small drop in the bucket compared to anything else out there. So, can this actually directly impact the price? No, I would say no, it's not going to. However, there is a long-term thing in here. Now we've entered into RL USD, and is RL USD the game changer for amplifying the burns of XRP? So we do know that every time you make a transaction on the ledger, there is going to be a burn. A very small percentage of the burn is going to happen to XRP. But again, they're not moving. They've moved trillions of dollars. I think they've said they moved around $17 trillion, roughly give or take, across the Ripple network over the years. But now we're talking trillions of dollars or even billions of dollars in single transactions. And so when that happens, can that actually amplify the burn of XRP? And the answer is yes, that would actually amplify XRP's burn. But again, it's still a small percentage of it, and it's not meant to burn the supply. It's meant to actually secure the network. So I want to make sure that's very clear out here, because a lot of people, when they think of burns, they think of like, hey, we're going to burn a massive amount of supply. We're going to go into like this crazy hyper burn, which is what a lot of these meme coins talk about. Like, that is not what XRP is doing. And so I think it's important that we make sure we all understand that, because again, people will use this as like a way to sell you that like these burns are going to make this thing go crazy, and it's not the burns that are going to make it go crazy. So the usability of it. So by securing the network, making it secure, making it unhackable, making it to where people feel secure, transferring large sums of money, is what's going to make XRP go up in price. It's not the burns. And so I just want to make sure that was very clear. We talked about it a lot yesterday on the channel. People were asking questions about it, and I figured, it's a perfect time to get together and actually let's talk about this. With RL USD on the verge of launching, let's discuss it. So yeah, the market cap could be massive for doubling a price. One thing we talked about too, John, is that when it comes to a currency, when it comes to a commodity, like there's no market cap for a commodity. And so we are looking at these as commodities, although they are viewed as currencies right now, although they're viewed as securities based off market cap. In all reality, these are really just commodities. So, I mean, that's how you got to look at it. And I mean, if you look at it like a commodity, then market cap shouldn't matter. So that's where we're getting with it in terms of all that. Jim Cramer's interviewed Trump this morning about crypto. Yeah, lag. That was pretty cool, huh? Austin, you see how many of your lives have almost 60 to 80K in the past week? I haven't looked actually, dude. But that's cool if they do. And I appreciate everyone watching. Like I said, I mean, I do know that we're getting some really good views, and I do know that a lot of people have come here and are new to the channel, and I appreciate it a ton. You guys have helped grow the channel substantially over the last week just by all the love and support on this channel. And I couldn't be more thankful and totally humbled about where this has gone. Even on TikTok, I'm on the verge of breaking 10,000 followers on TikTok, which I'm blown away by. I just started streaming a week ago on TikTok, so almost having 10,000 over there. We have roughly, like I said, about 1,466 people in here watching right now. And like I said, you guys have been fantastic, and I couldn't be more happy. I mean, just that you guys show up every day and show support. It's awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you for that. So, you kind of got it backwards, Austin. There's more BTC every year than the year before. There's no shortage. It's just too expensive. It's going to go. There's going to be a shrink in it. I get what you're saying there. On the BTC is going to get expensive, which again every year there's going to be a shortage. You're just saying that it's going to be more expensive. So when they sell it back to the market, it'll just be more expensive. But I get what you're saying. It's going to be out there, but you're going to be buying it at a more expensive rate, which makes it harder to get, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and harder to get at a better price. Can you do a video showing us how to transfer our stuff from Coinbase to a ledger? Yeah, there's a ton of videos out there, but yeah, I could probably make a little short clip of that, something like that. It's pretty simple to do. Gonna sell XRP after we go to the moon. Not too bad. I did see that we had a new member right there, XRP King Duck. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you. You are now a part of the A team. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you for following over here on TikTok as well. Please do show us the transfer. Yeah, there's a lot of videos on YouTube right now. I mean, there's a lot of them out there. I mean, Rodney's made a really good video on it. I should probably find that and show you guys. But yeah, it's a really, really good video that he's made before. So many people think XRP hit $25 by 2025. Nothing surprised me in crypto. I'm not shocked by a whole lot of things. Honestly, I think it's who knows, man. Yes, let it burn. Let it burn. Newbies trying to learn crypto and investing are listening, going to try and day trade RL USD. Yeah, do not trade Art Caffeine. Thanks for putting that up here. Make sure we're not trading into RL USD. RL USD is just a stable coin. It's not actually a crypto that you will invest in. It's not a crypto that you're going to go put your money into unless you are taking a profit off of something and you want to store it for value. So let's say you sell your $100,000 in Bitcoin and you don't want to move it off the blockchain. You want to keep it on the blockchain. You can move it into RL USD, which will keep it at a dollar for dollar. And anytime you want to move it across the Ripple network, you could do that. Or anytime you want to sell it, then you could sell it. But just realize that once you move it in there, it's a dollar for dollar. It's going to stay that. It's going to stay $100 or $1,000 or $100,000 or whatever you transfer into there. It's not going to go up in price. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out there. That is an important thing to continue to discuss, because a lot of people out there think that this launch of RL USD is like a new token for Ripple. It's not. It's just a stable coin for institutions to put their money into. So want to make sure that's clear. So yes, thanks for bringing that up here. Here's another thing I want to talk about here is the smart contracts associated with the XRP. So as you guys know, when we went back and looked at the pricing, one thing that we talked about earlier on last week is the pricing. How did we get to this price over here? Like, why were we running so high up here? And if you guys don't remember, we were talking, it's really about the smart contracts. And one thing I don't want to share, because again, people can go over to the system and get wrecked, because a lot of the meme coins, as you guys know, like Sui was actually running yesterday. Anytime Solana's running or Ethereum's running, that means that there's a lot of smart contracts being used over there, and people are moving their money into that blockchain for mostly the meme coin space. You got a lot of people that are creating new meme coins. And again, anytime you go over there, it's just opened up your chances for risk. But a lot of people in the space like the meme coins, and meme coins continue to rule the liquidities of these blockchains, like Ethereum, like Solana, like BNB. And now you have Sui that came out here and it was up like 35% yesterday. It went from $2 to $4 and like 60 cents in like literally 7 days. It went nuts. I mean, we could pull it up here and look, and you might ask yourself, what is this? It's just another blockchain out there that's now competing in the space of BNB with Ethereum and Solana to launch meme coins. And as you guys know, when the money starts to flow in here, this obviously amplifies the blockchain. So as you can see, it's up 607% over the 631% over the year. That's insane, dude. 50% over the month. Again, not as crazy as some of these other ones are. But we go back and we look at, okay, so why was XRP at this price? Where did that go? Why was XRP at this price right here? Well, a lot of it had to do with the amount of smart contracts that were being created on the first ledger. If you guys don't know, there's a first ledger that was created. And in that first ledger, people were launching a bunch of meme coins, and a lot of money from XRP was flowing into these smart contracts. Because again, when you launch a project over there, you're going to be wrapping your own token in XRP. So let's just say, like right now, there's an XRP army token out there. It's a meme coin, holds no value, nothing, except just being meme. So what they do is they launch their crypto, they bring money over there, and now people are swapping XRP into this XRP army token, which now holds a value of its own, but it's still wrapped in XRP. So you got to realize that 7 days ago, almost 8 days ago, XRP Ledger was up to $222 million in volume just for first ledger for the XRPL. And that was crazy pump. That's what caused this pump right here. Anyone wants to know why this pump happened? It's because of the first ledger and a lot of people jumping over to the meme coins on XRP. And so again, that is a very high risk place to go. You're going to, the chances of being rugged is extremely high, but there's people out there that are trying to build established meme coin projects over there, which causes liquidity to come to the blockchain and grow. And so I wanted to point this out here because I thought this is super important, is that XRPL is a distributed ledger technology supporting smart contracts, which is good. You want to support smart contracts because that means people could go over there and actually build on the blockchain itself. It says, yet its role in decentralized finance ecosystem remains less prominent than the networks like Ethereum and Solana. Again, Solana and Ethereum are one of the top places to go for other people building their cryptocurrency projects. And now you're starting to see Sui's on there. You're starting to see a lot of these other, like Crow fell off the map. That's why I'm not really big into Crow right now. It's because Crow fell off the map with bringing new liquidity into their blockchain. Matic or Polygon, same thing. They had a really good platform, and then they've fallen off the map with it. You have AVAX that's doing a decent job. You have Cardano that's trying to hang in there. But for the most part, like I said, XRP is kind of this new smart contract where people are going to. Not new. I mean, it's been here. But I'm saying new people are starting to realize, oh, I can go build my project on XRP. But then the hard part is that First Ledger is kind of clunky. It's kind of a clunky system, to be honest with you. And so when it's clunky, it makes it hard. If you're not able to use it with your phone, if you're not able to use it like where you could actually sign in with your phone, people aren't going to use it because our phones are the most powerful tool that we have. You have to actually, for First Ledger, go in and use it on the computer. So it's like, no one's going to stop what they're doing in the middle of the day to go transfer their money on a computer. So when they do make an app to where they can actually use it on the phone, I think the XRP First Ledger is going to get crazy. So that, again, my personal opinion there. What I'm saying is that can't dump 80%. XRP is kicking back today. Yeah, we're back up just on time. We got on here. It was sitting around 240. Now we're sitting at 242. So we're up about 1% right now. XRP will probably have the liquidity pools. If you were 1K in XRP, you should need about 1K of RL USD something. Yeah, it's going to help out. So Michael B is playing possum. XRP is the feet of the has it. I don't know what did you say, Focus Night? A day or 3 off. Why is XRP barely having any volume? I think XRP has a pretty good amount of volume coming through. We can actually take a look and see what the daily volume right now, 24-hour volume is $10 billion coming through right now. I mean, we could probably go look and see what the other billions are or the other amount of money coming through. I mean, right now the volume, Bitcoin, pretty good amount of volume. Yeah, we're sitting about 10 billion. Ethereum sitting about almost 40 billion. But again, look at market cap to where they're at. I mean, yeah, the volume's looking good, dude. I mean, Solana has about 4 billion in volume coming through. XRP has about 10 billion volume. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, the XRP is definitely up there with the amount of volume. I said 10 billion. It's 10 billion. And then, yeah, you go down the list. I mean, the volume is insane with XRP. And volume's looking really good. Looking really, really good with XRP. So I feel you need a significant supply if it's going to provide currency for the world. Yeah, you do need a supply. I mean, because again, if everyone has their money wrapped up there, you have to have a supply. If you don't have it, then you're going to bog down the network. Could it even burn out like 100 years from now? No, I don't think so, Rocco Bird. I don't think so. And I don't think that's their goal. At what price target do you see yourself taking considerable profits? Dude, I have to be. I don't know. I have to be. I mean, there's no reason for me to sell it, dude. I've invested for so long in it. I don't need like I said, it's an investment. I don't need the money to like live my daily life. I don't need the money to like, pay for my house. Like that's not the goal of why I invested in the first place. My goal was to put money in there and let it sit for the long term. So like, that's my long-term trading. Everyone has their own reasons. Some people get into it. They want to be out of it in a day. Some people have, they hit trials and tribulations in their lives and they need to take the money out, whatever it might be. And so right now, my whole trading strategy has been to buy and hold. We've been buying and holding for a long time on the channel here. And a lot of it's now it's all coming to fruition. Everything that we built over the last, 3 years of hell through the last bear market, we are now sitting on significant profits. And I have no desire to sell at this point. And I don't know if my XRP, my Ethereum, and my Bitcoin are long-term holds. I'm talking 10, 20, 30 years from now. Like I have no desire to sell them. There's other cryptos out here that I'll sell, and things like that as the time flows. But I mean, I'm pretty set with XRP. I'm pretty set with Ethereum, and I'm pretty set with Bitcoin on holding those long-term. Like there's no desire to sell them. Even in this next run, no desire to sell it. Like I said, my price points on them were too good. It could come back down to 60,000 with Bitcoin. I'm not even going to hassle. I'm not even going to haggle it, dude. I don't care. I got it at 20,000. If it comes back down to 60,000, so be it, dude. My long-term hold is over here with my long-term bags. Now, will I buy in? Or I buy like $10,000 into Bitcoin and play the game? Yeah, heck yeah, I will. But my long-term bags are sitting there, dude, and I have no desire to touch them. I'm just going to keep building and accumulating, and that's really the whole goal behind the strategy. But we all have a different trading strategy, and we're all at different places in our lives. So just because my strategy is working for me doesn't mean my strategy is going to work for any of you. So find what's best for you and your mentality and just your patient, whatever you are, and work with that. That's all I can give you. I mean, because honestly, we're all different in that aspect. So let me scroll down, guys. Yeah, what's up, Digital? I'm seeing Doge Network getting hacked. Oh man, I didn't think the Doge system could get hacked, dude. I mean, the mining causes a really, really good security on that. Michael B, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. You are now officially a member of the A team. Thank you very much for becoming that member. I like to take original investment and let it ride, playing with my house money at that point. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. And I don't necessarily do that. You know what I mean? I like I said, we invested in XRP at 30 cents. Like, that's kind of my way of looking at it, man. Just sort of letting it sit, dude. Our Caffeine, thank you so much for the 199. Austin makes crypto easy to learn. I hope so. Like I said, I try not to lecture. I try to engage. It's hard sometimes. I mean, I feel like today I'm on one. I think I drank too much coffee, dude. I'm ready to go today, dude. I don't know what it is. Ready to see XRP just explode today for some reason. Like, I'm ready for RL USD to launch. Like, I think I have this built up, just like ready for RL USD to go, man. Like, we just need it to happen. I need to see these charts explode so that we can just keep moving up. What's the lowest you see in it consolidating? I'm very bullish on the charts right now, and I'm staying bullish, dude. So good morning, Oz. Adam now, thanks so much for the $5 donation. Went to the Europe side on my web browser, and surprise, redirected me to Ripple's RLU. Oh, damn, really, dude? That's pretty badass. That's good. That's some good alpha right there. Went to the Europe side, and you found that it kicked you back to RL USD. Dude, that's really good. So maybe there's some positive moving. I did leave this up here. I will keep refreshing this. As you guys know, there hasn't been an official announcement for RL USD to launch, but we are hoping that eventually, sometime today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, I don't know, that this actually comes out, and we're ready to rock and roll and sort of see how it all plays out, because I think a lot of us have been waiting for this. But Adam, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that a ton. Rob got it. What's up, buddy? Good to see Rob got it in the house. We got Digital Orgy in the house. Yeah, I'm really far behind on the chat. I just been on one talking with you guys. Sorry, dude. G Vibes, what's up, bud? Big A. We got Ryan. What's up, Ryan? XRP is designed to last 99 years. It's not going to burn out. Yeah, there's no way, dude. Should I buy more XRP? Is 700 enough? Hey, man, you started somewhere. That's all I can say, Nathan. You started somewhere. It depends on where you're at in your financial setting on where you should buy more. On this 4-hour chart, we are looking like we're in a little bit in the red here, but I mean, it's not a whole lot of price action right now. Look at this. It's very, very flat on the day, or on the week, actually. Since this dip right here, so last, what was that, 3 days, maybe 2 days? It's been very, very flat trading. Is there hope for Solana and Doge? I mean, I really like Solana. Solana, I definitely have a small bag. It's not the biggest bag out there, but I mean, I do have Solana that I've been holding on to for a while, just because of Making True Money, making me get it a long time ago. Thankfully, he did, because it's actually grown to be very, very good. So I gotta give him to him on that. I love everybody talking. Been hearing stuff like 9 years in crypto. Funny how many people have been wrong about so many things. Everyone thinks they know something. Ollie, dude, it's crazy. Yeah, there's I'm not sitting here saying I know it all, dude. I don't. Like I said, we've been here. We've had fun in it. People have their own opinions and their own ways of looking at things, and I had the way I built the way I look at stuff, and people have the way that they look at stuff, and hey, to each our own. So yeah, I get what you're saying, man. But yeah, people in this space, people don't want to be wrong. People have a fear of being wrong for some reason. So everything they're always right, and that's something that I think this space has created. If I'm wrong on something, I'll definitely let you know. That's for sure. You hold for a 4-year cycle, then take profits. I do. I just hold. I play the game. Like, I'll do some swing trades, I'll do some day trades and things like that. And then when I see an opportunity, I'll probably take it. But we've been packing our bags for years, so there's no reason to take it. I thought I was the only one who said Austin was lagging. Am I lagging right now? Yeah. Sorry if I'm lagging, dude. That's my bad. Since I'm new to crypto, I missed the Trump boom. I'll be taking some profits in the latest stages of this bull run. Yeah, Jake, and that's not a bad strategy, right? Set your strategy. Everyone's going to have their own strategy on what they should do, because again, everyone entered the market at different times. And if you entered the market at a different time, then you need to set up the strategy for what's best for you and your situation. So I'll always say that. I think that's super important. So yeah. Dude got hacked by a Pentium 4 on dial-up. I'm guessing RLUSD will launch at the beginning of the next year. Gorillas, I don't know, man. I don't know when they're gonna launch it. I'm assuming that they probably want to launch it sooner rather than later. I don't think that they care about the timing. I think they just care about the security of it, and it getting out there. I don't think they're like, hey, we're waiting for this date because it's going to create more buzz. I don't think that at all. I think XRP has all the buzz in the world right now. I'm too scared to sell my XRP, as a lot of people are, but this is how assets find its value. Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people learned, is that when they sell their assets, and they're like, well, I'll buy in down the road. And then what happens is then they try to, what a lot of people do from a psychological standpoint, and trust me, I've been here, I've done it, I know the feeling, is that what you'll do is you will buy a crypto. Let's just say you bought XRP for $1. Okay. You bought XRP for $1, it shot up to $2.50, you sold it. You're like, hey, I'm going to wait for the next dip. Okay. And then what happens is that dip doesn't come where you bought it. So now next time you go to buy it, it's already back at 250. So now it's above where you actually sold it. And the psychological side of you is going, oh, well, it's going to come back down. It's going to come back down. It's going to come back down. And this thing will keep going back up. And then next thing you know, this thing's sitting at $4 and you make your entry point again. And then you're going, shoot, dude. Like, now I could have got in at $2.50. I sold at $2.50. I could have got back in at $2.60, but since my mind told me no, I ended up getting back in at $4, $5. And then now you're back at the top again. And so you've missed out that entire rally of where you were before. And so a lot of people do that. I'm going to say probably most people do that for some reason. So what I do, because I would probably be the same way, I know I'm the same way because I've done it. I've had that same mentality. So what I have always told myself is that if I buy a bag that I'm looking to hold long-term, it's a set it and forget it for me, dude. I don't care. And so a lot of this is what I've done. I would just like, we'll put it in the side, accumulate, and we'll go through this phase and I'll let it just run. I'm not going to sell it. And when the time comes that I do need it, I'll sell it. So yeah, it's very interesting on how we all trade to some degree. And I don't know if you guys have experienced that kind of feeling, but a lot of us will experience that. So let me get down here to James. Thank you so much for the $5. I started college in January after retiring from the Army. I will be putting all my GI Bill money in the VA into XRP. Dude, that's wild. But hey, congrats on retiring from the Army and starting college, dude. James, that is super freaking awesome, man. And thank you so much for the $5, dude. That's I kind of dig that, actually, dude. That's my problem. How do I know when to sell and take profits? Is XRP good to buy now? Yeah, Larry, that's what a lot of us have, right? If you think it's a long-term play, like if you think that XRP can get to, like, just think in yourself, we talk about this all the time. Do you think XRP can get to $5? If the answer is yes, I think it can get to $5, then what makes you think that XRP can get to $8 or $10? Is it because of market cap? Is it because of what? I mean, so to me, I'm like, you know what? There's no reason for me to sell it. If you're looking to take profits on it, then you have to find where what makes you happy with taking profits. You know what I mean? How can I use a GI Bill for crypto? You got to join the military, and then you got to retire, and then you got to get out of the military, and then you can use it for I think that's how it works. Thank you for your great channel for learning crypto. Let's go. Oren, thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much for the nice comment, dude. What do you think of ETC for the price predictions? ETC, I like ETC, dude. Any mineable crypto I like. I like Doge because it's mineable. I like Ethereum Classic because it's mineable. There's a lot of cryptos out there that I really do dig. I'm invested in Helium, even though Helium's come down slightly. They were a really big, back in 2021, 22, it was a big, up and coming mining type thing. And I'm still kind of sold in the whole Helium, debacle, but it's not as dominant as it was before, but I still, have investments in that. That's why you should stick with dividends. True, dividends. I would agree. Yeah, no, thank you for your service. Yeah. Let's see here. Do you think XRP is going to hit $3 at the end of the month? I don't know when it's going to hit $3, but I think the discussion on the street right now, and I talked about this yesterday, is that people feel that if RL USD gets launched, we're gonna see a major uptick. Whether that's just FOMO in the markets, whether that's actually RL USD doing its role, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to tell. But people are thinking that we're gonna probably. I mean, some people are predicting that we're gonna be going up to $5-6 on the launch of RL USD. And again, that's not just like influencers. That's like, analysts that are out there that are analyzing this. And again, I'm not sitting there saying that's what's going to happen. I don't know, but I'm here for it. I'm definitely waiting for that to happen if that were to be. And I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility for it to go up to a $200 billion market cap. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibilities, in terms of how much money gets flown into XRP due to an RL USD listing or RL USD dropping. Do you think RL USD not being released yet is restricting? I think it's definitely building up momentum, Matt. I definitely think this right here shows you everything you need to know. I'm okay if we trade sideways, dude. That means that if we're trading sideways, that means that a lot of people are just sitting here waiting, either accumulating or waiting to sort of see what happens with RL USD. What we used to call this back in the meme coin days was this: you're creating a little bit of like a launch pad. And you do this with a lot of cryptos. You'll see them trade sideways and then they have a breakout. That's typically what happens in established cryptos like this. That's usually what you're seeing here is you'll trade sideways for a little bit and you'll break out. XRP traded sideways for 900 days and had look at the breakout that it's had. 900 days of momentum built up and it finally just snapped, and here we are today. I know that no one really knows this answer, but how many XRP would be a good target? Kelly, I think just getting something in there. You know what I mean? Like if it's $50, $100, start somewhere. You got to start somewhere, man. I'm holding a minimum until 2030. Yeah, that could work. POW doesn't work, Austin. POW doesn't work. Proof of work doesn't work. I still like the mining crypto though, digital. I just do. I think it's cool. If you are a miner, I like the miner things out there. Oh, is he right? Yeah, I don't even follow any of that, Rob. I don't even know what we're talking about. Am I lagging again? Dang, I must be. I must have too many things open up here. Let me see. The internet's not the greatest right now. Let me close some of these things out here. For some reason, we're having a little bit of some. Let me get rid of this right here. Boom. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. Close some of this down. I'm actually using my GI bill for XRP, and it's an amazing plan. That's awesome, dude. Not lagging. Yeah. No, you haven't lagged on my end. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, dude. We have roughly 1,655 people in here watching on the channel right now. Thank you guys so much. We have almost 400 people over here on TikTok watching. Thank you guys so much for joining in today. We're talking about it. Like I said, if you want to come over to the YouTube side, feel free to come over to AuzSOME Austin. You can click right here, go to my YouTube. We're over here looking at charts and looking at everything over here. So, but one thing I want to get back into here and talk about this again was really what I'm trying to say with the whole XRPL, which is the ledger here, is that I hope that we actually get into the point where we start to grow more liquidity on the ledger itself from, smart contracts being launched. That is my goal here. I think that, again, I don't want to ever be above meme coin liquidity, because that obviously builds up and ramps up a lot of what happens on these smart contracts. And as you guys know, that's where this pump came from. I mean, I think this contributed. I'm not going to say it's solely the reason why XRP pumped over here. Let me go back to the 4-hour chart here. I definitely think it contributed. And the reason why is because if you go back and you watch a week ago when I talked about the first ledger, it had $220 million in it had 220 million volume pumping through. Let me get my fat head out of the way here. As you guys can see right here, XRPL is roughly around 17 million in terms of 24-hour volume on the first ledger. If you go look at Ethereum's pumping roughly $2.23 billion is pumping through the ledger through Ethereum right now. That is a ton of liquidity getting pumped through, which is why Ethereum is so high. You're talking $2.2 billion is going through Ethereum. That means that people are buying Ethereum, going over to the Ethereum side, buying whatever crappy coin that they want or whatever they got going on. That's what they're doing. You look at Solana now. Let's pull up Solana. Solana's doing $5.16 billion of liquidity over there, meaning that people are launching projects over there and people are then moving Solana, but going and taking fiat, buying Solana and moving it over into the Solana network. We have the new up and coming one with meme coin launches right now. And this is why Sui is doing really, really well on the open market. And it's because they're pumping roughly $313 million of 24-hour trade volume on that blockchain. This was roughly where XRP was during this rally right here. During this run, when it got up to $2.90, roughly about 200 to almost $300 million was pumping through the DEX screener right here. Right now, like I said, we're back down to 17.3. Again, the hype around the whole first ledger came down, and that's fine. I'm okay. I don't want people to go over here and get hurt because again, this is some place where people can get really knee deep into this. If you're new in crypto, you can get knee deep in this, and you could actually lose a lot of money. The Binance Smart Chain is pumping $10 billion through their blockchain right now. A lot of this is going to meme coins. A lot of this is going to people launching their meme coin projects and people buying it up. That's what a lot of this does. And so I know that people want to say like, oh, well, we don't want to talk about that. But just realize that that's what influences a lot of these blockchains too. It brings a lot of liquidity to these blockchains. And so the more projects that start launching on RXP or on the ledger are only going to bring more value to XRP itself. So I wanted to point that out here that, again, when we start to see this ramp up, we'll probably start to see more volume coming through the ledger. And the more volume we have coming through the ledger, the better it's going to be for everyone investing in XRP. This is actually a good symbol right here. I mean, honestly, I look at this every day to see what the 24-hour volume coming through ledger is. And right now it's about 17.3 on the DEX screener. So we need more volume coming through that side of it to help pump up to help pump it up. And I think that will happen eventually. I consider these big. 100 incoming, watch it happen. David John, thanks so much for becoming a member of the channel. You are now officially a member of the A-team. Thank you very, very much. Let's see over here. How about Pepe? Pepe is holding strong, dude. Pepe is holding really strong. Tron has been sneaking off. Manipulation. Yeah, Tron's a different ballgame, dude. I haven't really bought a whole lot of Tron. I have never bought Tron, actually. I said a whole lot. I haven't bought any. We'll have to wait till 2030. Yeah. I can't take it. I've listened to you for a week now, and I love your stream. Oh, David, I appreciate that a ton, man. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate that nice comment, dude. Thank you so much. I'm glad you became a member too. Thank you. I just keep adding my bag at 250 every week, and that's not a bad way of doing it, man. You know, some people just add money every week. They don't care about the price. That's Michael Saylor's strategy. If you guys if you follow anyone on crypto, go follow Michael Saylor. I know some people don't like him. Some people think that whatever it might be, but his strategy for how to accumulate crypto is actually not a bad strategy. And it's simple as that. What's in front of us right here is he just keeps adding to his bag, doesn't care about the price. You know what I mean? And that only works with blue chips. Do not go doing that with some crazy, crazy meme coin that just launched, last week. Like you're not going to go keep adding that. You know what I mean? We're talking like established cryptos, top 50, maybe even top 100, where you find one that you like, you think could do well, and you keep adding to it, just like you would in the stock markets. And that's a very simple. So Gorillas, that's a perfect example. So thank you for sharing that. What do you think of ETC? Yeah, I like ETC. Austin closes only feet window. Stupid. You guys are wild. You guys are wild, dude. So yeah, this is actually good. So people are asking, like, is the price okay? Is this a good time to buy? Is this if you look at the Fibonacci chart right now, we're still in a green area. I mean, we're above the 0.5, which is still in the green. It's to some people to Fibonacci, this is actually this is a buy. This is technically still a buy if you were to. Obviously, the further it gets away from the golden pocket, which is right around the 0.65 to the 0.618, it becomes riskier. Every time this moves up in terms of the charting here, the investment becomes riskier and riskier and riskier. But as you guys can see right now, this average right now, which is $2.13, is moving up towards the golden pocket. And eventually I'll have to shift this out because I pulled this out it's been shifted out for so long that I kept it here because of the big dips that came in here. But eventually this will grow out to where we're not going to look at it. If we pull out on the day chart here, this actually is looking pretty good too, right? That whole buy, that whole day, the last 2 days, which was Monday the 9th and Tuesday the 10th, dude, that was basically, I mean, this chart would have to actually shift down. Still, you could see right here, even if you shift it down to the last drop right there, this thing came down and touched the golden pocket. So yeah, these are this is still to me, I mean, it's still technically a buy zone. People would still come in here and do what they think is best. XRP is a long-term debt. Yeah, I'm holding XRP for, I mean, we've been holding it for years already. What are we talking about? Hey, Kevin, if you want to come over here to my YouTube channel, again, I can't share my screen on TikTok, but if you want to come over to YouTube, I have my screen shared over here with everything I'm doing. So yeah, sorry I can't do it on here. Unfortunately, TikTok does not allow Apple products, which is kind of crazy, but everything I have is that. So no, that's stupid. Let's see here. I think this guy that said you got mail recently passed away. Actually, oh really? That you got mail? Oh, that's sad. I like that. That's a good one. Very small burns on XRP help secure the network from DDoS. Dude, the whole DDoS attack thing, that gives me some PTSD. Cool cat. The DDoS attack stuff. I have PTSD with that, and you know what I'm talking about. XRP is garbage. Look, last 2 weeks, it's only down. Well, I mean, if you got in at $1.90, you'd be sitting pretty right now. Imp one. So you might have missed the boat, but it's okay, dude. You'll get it back. I promise you. Eventually you'll work your way back in. Take zero notice of Solana's volume, Austin. I've never seen more fake volume on one chain, but it still ramps up, dude. That's the thing, is that it might be fake volume, but that thing, that's what's carried Solana to the level that it's at. I mean, that's what brought our investment from $9 to $200+, right? I invested in Solana. I think I got into Solana where Making True Money was telling me, like, you got to buy it. And I think I got in at like $65, $60. Might have been less, actually. I could probably go back and look, but I'll look later today. And so like I've gone up, like, I mean, I've almost 5x my Solana, dude. That's wild, dude. I've 5x my Solana as of right now, and it's gone up even higher than that. I've almost 6x my Solana. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I knew I should have gotten into SWE. Yeah, SWE was, I did buy it back. I bought it back a little bit ago, and a lot of it had to do when the meme coin started to rally on SWE. That's when I was like, again, any of these blockchains are going to run with meme coins, I'm going to go buy them up. And it's because of the amount of volume that will come into them. And so when you see a lot of influencers start talking about SWE and all these kind of things, and all these meme coins, I don't buy into the meme coins. I'm buying into the blockchain, because those meme coins are going to rug. Those meme coins aren't going to be here. They're here for a short time, not a long time. You'll lose your money in them. But in established blockchains, people are going to move their money over to SWE, and then I'm going to go move my money. They're going to move it and then move it into meme coins. I'm going to move my money into SWE and watch that rise, right? Because then I know I can put a large amount of money in there and get a nice run out of it. How about Pepe? Pepe is good. Pepe, again, there's some established crypto. There's some established memes out there that are good, have been good investments. I'm not going to sit there and say that there haven't been. I've invested in Pepe a long time ago. It was a really good investment. SHIB, I invested back in the early 2021 and did really well. I invested in Doge. I'm not saying that there's not memes that can't make it. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't invest in just any meme and every meme out there. It's just, that doesn't happen anymore. Hey, James, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You are now officially part of it. I appreciate that a ton, dude. Thanks for being a member of the channel. Over 1,000 trust lines now for RL USD. Yeah, that's pretty good. It just sits there for show off. I get it, but it's still there. Bye now. Bye. American, you're funny, dude. XRP Army welcomes newbies. Heck yeah. Mr. Fluffy, thanks so much for becoming a member of the channel. You are now official member of the A team. Thank you very much. Are you anticipating another dip for Christmas? So people that are asking about the Christmas thing. So this is a really good chart right here. So obviously we trade off patterns. We can never predict what the future is going to hold. I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow. Never will. I try to. I look at charts, I look at patterns, and I think to myself, what is it going to look like? Based off the previous 4 years, we could probably say that usually every 4 years we have a nice little rally. You can see back in 2016, which was during the halving of Bitcoin. Here, I'll get my head out of the way again. 2016, we had a halving. We went up 30% for Bitcoin in December. Then in 2020, we had another halving, and we went up to 46.92% in December. This year, we had a halving, and we're up 3.92%. So on average, we still have, I mean, dude, if you take that average, let's pull it up here real quick. So roughly you have like 46, you have 30. Yeah, so we're roughly still have a 26% run. Based off the average, we still have about another 26% run in December for Bitcoin. Can that happen? I don't know. Does history show us that it could happen? Yeah, history does. So when you ask yourself, like, are we going to see another ramp up in Bitcoin? History tells us that most likely could happen. Can we have a hiccup and it not happen? Yeah, sure, that could happen. But I mean, if you're going out there and you're making an assessment on where you want to see your investment, I mean, it's really, you just look at the pattern. So, I mean, if we're saying that we have about another 26% on average to grow right now, then I think that's what's going to, that's a pretty good shot. Hey, what's going on in NFT? Crypto Chris, good to see you, man. Is AVAX worth nothing? I think AVAX is good. They've done a good job. Yeah. I recommend get 200 Tron at 8 cents, I think. You got 2,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Did I see this? Okay, sorry. Some people are saying XRP is overhyped. Sorry, I got the little puzzle over here. I gotta get on. There we go. Oops. Dude, they make that puzzle hard. That puzzle on TikTok's hard. See, some people are saying XRP is overhyped and will hit last all-time high around 7, and that could happen, Rebecca. I mean, $7 is not out. I said $7 to $10 is probably in the realm of possibility for this. And anything over that, I would be super excited for. So I think I'm going to stick with that big time. It's amazing that people don't even know what XRP will. Yeah, right, James Bond. Don't even know what XRP will. I don't know anything about that one, Eugene. It probably won't be released on the weekend, so we have one more day. Could get to 220 and lower buys on the weekend. Yeah, if you look at the average right now, like I said, the averages are moving up. Again, you want this 100-day to move up, and as the day goes away, so let's see. This moved up from the start of yesterday, which is right around midnight. The average 100-day was about 208. And then we moved up to yesterday about midnight. It moved up about basically 3 cents. So if we keep this pattern going, we'll probably move up another 3 cents, which puts us right around $2.14. So yeah, I mean that's you want this to keep moving up. I mean it makes it it's going to make you feel better when if you were to jump in on this, you feel more confident about that, being that it is above the 100-day moving average on the 4-hour chart. And it's well above the moving average on the 12-hour chart. Right? The moving average on the 12-hour chart is sitting around $1.50. So, and this is still looking like it's still looking like a bull flag. If you look at that on the day chart. And again, the only time you use the 4-hour chart is if you're going to be making a swing trade. Like you're going to try to get in and out in like a 2-3 day period. Yay, what's going on? What's up, Song and Dance? Good to see you. Newbie at A-Team. You are an energy crypto bearded king. I like in the channel. I appreciate that, Song and Dance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and the nice comment. I appreciate that a ton. What do you think of Crowcoin? Like I said, I think the reason why I sort of fell off the Crowcoin, not that it's bad. I think it's actually a decent crypto. It's a good blockchain. I just think that there's just not enough not enough building going on the blockchain. Not enough people are excited about using Crow as the future for a blockchain creation. That's all. Hawk to a girl lays there. Oh my God. Yeah, this stuff's wild, dude. The Hawk 2 thing's crazy. Lifestyle 2, thanks so much for the 2 pounds. Chart moves slow, and I'd rather watch a knee grow. Yeah, charts do move slow. I gotta say that. And yeah, very, very interesting to see how that plays out. But You can go watch grass. Grass could grow up faster. So Riddlers are talking about Haktua. Austin's on point. What's up for the games? What's going on, dude? Appreciate that ton. Thanks so much for the £2 donation. A lot of us follow to learn crypto and how it works. How'd you learn from or listen? Who did you learn from or still listen to Austin? Yeah, I mean, like it's just being in the space. I think being around, listening to a lot of people, I think that's super, important. That's kind of what I did. Rebecca gifted 1 membership to the A team. I don't know who it was. Maybe I can see who it was, but thank you, Rebecca, for donating 1 of the A team memberships to someone. That is awesome. Whoever it was, please say thank you to Rebecca. That is fantastic. Thank you so much. Mars, you are Austin's backup channel. His main channel is Awesome Austin. There's one. Yeah, dude. Sorry. Oh, hey, thanks for the what was that over there? I got gifted a mustache and hat. Thank you so much, Philip, for the donation over here on TikTok as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have 2. I run 2 channels on YouTube, and then obviously I have one over here on TikTok as well. Yeah, thank you so much for gifting it. I had to see who it is. Is Fartcoin any good? No, Rebecca. Hi, Brian. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Brian, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Brian, for joining us. Hawk to it added a Microsoft holding. Oh my gosh. This needs to be a super cycle, or it won't be enough time for the mainstream to really accept it all. Got to have regulation and laws, and it's got to be rolled out fast. And I think it's probably going to happen fast, dude. I do see that happening sooner rather than later, Adam. But I would agree with you. It's got to be quick for sure. Why does Coinbase put a limit on your deposit? Probably because you have you have to either KYC yourself or have an established account to show that you have the funds and things like that. So yeah, sometimes they do limit you based off of how long you've used it. Like I don't have any limitations on Coinbase. I've been on it for years, traded large amounts of money through it. And so, yeah. First timer here. What do you think of Litecoin? I like Litecoin. Like I said, any of the crypto, any of the mining cryptos, I like and support. I get that some people don't like that, but I really do. Like I said, I like Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin, all those mineable cryptos. I support. Right, Caspa. I did not. I wish I would have though done. That's the only one I didn't invest in, Cody. That's the only one I did not. I kind of look back and go, damn, I missed the boat on that one. That is one where I did miss the boat. Caspa is one where I missed the boat. That came out, everyone was talking about it, and I was like, yeah, and I just kind of missed the boat. So that's what they said about Bitcoin. 100%, Brent. That's exactly what they said. Hey, Austin, how high do you think your price picture for Hedera? Dude, I think Hedera could definitely get into the dollar range. Hedera's done really well, back up to almost 31 cents on the day. Hedera is looking actually really nice. We don't cover Hedera as much. We should cover it more because it is a really good project. I think they have a lot of things going for them when it comes to the microtransactions of things. Obviously working with the Fed now, and I think that will continue to grow. And I think this opens up the door for a lot of other companies out there. Like I said, I hope it's companies like a PayPal or a Square or QuickBooks or something along those lines that was going to work with HBAR to develop something to allow for microtransactions to transpire, because that will only create more value for HBAR. And yeah, very, very good project, and something that I think will do well here. And I could definitely see it get to its all-time high and even beyond. And tell you the truth, it's actually not that bad of a market cap. People don't realize that $7 XRP is amazing and might flip ETH. Dude, if it got to $7, it would definitely flip ETH. For sure. If Ripple plans to use XRP for what it was intended to, $10 per XRP is way too low. Right, Slow Joe? I'm with you. And some people don't see it that way, unfortunately. HBAR's taking off now. Yeah, HBAR's looking pretty good, dude. Like I said, we don't talk about HBAR enough on here. I should probably talk about it more because I think it is a really good crypto. Same with XLM. There's a lot of cryptos we should talk about more on here. Like I said, sometimes we just sort of stick to that one. Pepe worth buying in small amounts. Pepe is just it's a meme coin, so it's traded off emotion. It's traded off of people's how they feel for the day, and that's kind of always been hard for me, is that letting people trade off emotion versus off of like actual real use cases. I always kind of stuck to more the utility side. At least that's more what's interested me. Don't get me wrong. When I first got into crypto, it was like, I was always like, hey, what's the next meme? But you grow and you learn and you get better. And over time, that's not where you want to put your money. Hey Austin, what's your price prediction? Yeah, I just read that one. Sorry. I hope someone doesn't miss out on. Yeah, you talking about the stronghold token? I looked it up a little bit yesterday. I still wasn't fully ready to do it. RTS, thanks so much for becoming a member of the channel. You are now officially a member of the A team. Thank you very much, man. Where do you see XRP tomorrow? Interesting. I mean, I think a lot of us are waiting for the RL for the stablecoin news. To be honest, I think that's a lot of what we're waiting for. Let's see here. Thoughts on Cass? Yeah, I already said that. I like Cass. I mean, Cass was good, dude. Whoever gifted me my membership, thank you very much. I think that might have been Rebecca. So welcome. I was waiting for that. Austin, how do you buy 1,000 Satoshi BTC coins, invest in small amounts of BTC? Yeah, you just go out there. You can go to like Coinbase and buy Bitcoin if you'd like. It's really up to you on sort of what you want to do with it. So yeah, buy it off an exchange. It's probably your best bet. Do you think David Sachs is a roundtable with all the crypto creators right now? I think large. Yeah, I mean, I think like the Brian Armstrongs of the world, all that stuff is super important to sit around and talk to. I thought this was pretty crazy right here. This came out yesterday. To each our own on this. Says that Elon Musk says the SEC is just another weaponized institution doing political dirty work. I think that they actually set this straight with them. This narrative with them straight. It's actually going to be really good for if they can allow the SEC to do what they're supposed to do and not exert their authority and do political dirty work and actually get it back to what the SEC does. I could see XRP. I could see a lot of crypto growing, significantly. 33 XRP will flip Bitcoin. Well, Viking, it would right now. Definitely would flip it in terms of market cap, but you got to think Bitcoin's going to continue to grow too. So if more money flowing in for XRP, that means more money is probably going to flow in for Bitcoin too. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. Hey, Wayne, thanks so much for all the donations over here. I don't know what that is, but thank you so much for the what is that thing? I don't know what it was, but thank you so much for the bracelet. That's what it was, bracelet. And thanks for all the follows over here. We got 351 people over here watching on TikTok. If you guys don't know, I'm over on YouTube as well. Feel free to come over here if you'd like. That's where we're looking at a lot of the charts and a lot of the information over here. I wish I could share with you guys, but yeah. So again, we're looking pretty. I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. We're going into 4 hours of positive territory here. Each of them have grown slightly. We'll continue to move this up. You can see right here. This is the 4-hour chart. The moving average has continued to go up, right? So we went from roughly about what was that yesterday, going into midnight. We hit about $2.38 on the moving average. Then we moved up to right around $2, almost $2.39, and now we're $2.39.5. So we'll continue to ride this up, which is good for the price. So yeah, this is actually, to me, this is giving me a little bit more bullish for XRP. Let's actually zoom back into this one over here. There you go. So yeah, there we are right there, looking good. Yo, bro, hope you're well, dude. Loving the live streams, chill vibe, brother. Oh, KG, thank you so much for the nice comment, man. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you very much. Austin, go watch the latest video with the red pill. Oh, that's right. I have this right here. Right. Shoot, what did I do with it? Oh, crap. What did I do with it? I might have moved it. Here, just a sec. I do have it right here. Yeah, this is a good one to read. Is it this one? No, you said the red pill. I don't know if I watched this up, but I do want to play this out here because Big Watch sent this to me last night. I think it's important that we watch this because this is actually pretty cool to sort of see. Let me share my screen here real quick with you. Stop screen, present. I gotta share the tab. There we go. So hopefully everyone can hear the volume here. And let's listen to, as you guys know, Schwartz is the guy who is the one of the guys behind it. And he talks about how XRP is going to be used for Ripple and how RL USD and how XRP are going to work together. So I think this is a very important clip. So thanks. Or I know that's not the one you were asking me about, but I wanted to make sure I played this before the day was over. because so now people can actually hear for themselves how XRP is going to be used with RL USD, and they're going to work together, which will help drive up the price of XRP. And again, this isn't from me. This is from one of the the CTO of Ripple. So here we go.
Hi, this is David Schwartz, also known as Joe Katz, CTO at Ripple. I recently released a list of suggestions for XRP ledger development, and I got a lot of questions about the stablecoin proposal. So I thought it might be helpful for me to walk through what I have in the design to give people a better idea of how I intended the system to work. So first of all, it's a collateralized stablecoin. That means tokenized assets whose value are expected to remain constant in some unit. So if it's a dollar stablecoin and you have 10 of it, you're expecting its value to remain stable at $10. These assets have a backing asset, in this case XRP. That means that there is something that is supposed to guarantee its value. Now, in some of those systems, you can actually redeem the stablecoin for the backing asset. In some, you can't. What's interesting about this proposal is that the stable coins are perfectly liquid to XRP at face value on the ledger. So in other words, if you have a dollar in a dollar stable coin designed on the system, what you have is a $1 claim on XRP enforceable by the ledger's payment mechanics. And the reason that that's important is with some other stablecoin designs, if the stablecoin isn't popular, it won't necessarily be liquid. If it's not listed on an exchange.
So let's go back to that. Like you said, so you have a one-to-one pairing with these things. So again, we talked about this. I've said it out there, and you have a lot of people out there say, well, that's not the case. How do you know that? Well, you just had him say that. And again, the only way this actually works is if it becomes liquid. And so again, you have to have the popularity of it. We know that RL USD is probably going to have that. So this is actually really, really good news for Ripple or anyone else out there that is questioning you on whether XRP is going to be used with RL USD. Just show them this clip. And this is actually coming from the man himself. So
if it can't easily be deposited and withdrawn, it won't be that useful. By the design of this system, the stablecoins can be offered through the on-ledger decentralized exchange, and they spend like XRP. So you don't need to find some way to make them liquid. You can just spend them right on the ledger. And of course, they can be pegged to anything that someone can provide a price feed on. Fiat currencies are probably what people typically think of, like dollars and euros or whatever. But they can also be pegged to things like stocks or precious metals or any other value source. As long as someone can provide a price feed for it, you can have a stablecoin pegged to that value. So there are 5 critical components to the system. There's the operator. That's the person or entity that provides the price feed and creates.
We don't gotta get into the rest of it. It's pretty much the same. But I mean, basically, what he's saying is that you could use this as long as you can provide a price feed, meaning that as long as something holds value, you could actually move it through and move it into a stable coin and then move it over into which then would be moved forward with XRP and so on and so forth. And so again, I don't know, dude. This is it kind of was exciting to sort of see this, and I just wanted to share it with everyone here because I think this is just good information for people to understand that this isn't just people making this stuff up. Like it's, we're actually listening to it. You hear it from the person who actually has created this stuff, and yeah, I mean it's just really good to sort of leave the day with here. Let's see, share my screen here. So there you have it from the man, the myth, the legend right there. Let's see here. And that was pretty funny what Trent said about the elevator thing. That was pretty good, dude. I give you that. And no digital, I did not do that. I hit 12 miles per hour on the treadmill a few weeks ago. Oh my gosh. I like this dude. Doesn't look polished, but is a smart cookie. Hey man, I just show up in a black hoodie and and that's pretty much it, man. Just wearing the black hoodie. Let's see here. It's funny how I got an awesome Austin that joined in the chat here. That's hilarious. I got a troll in the chat coming up with I'm gonna create a stable coin and peg to the price of Costco hot dogs. You guys are wild, dude. Not that kind of the chat just got wild with the whole peg. Oh my gosh, dude, you guys just got crazy wild over there. I got 270. Is that good enough? I think it's good, man. DAG Constellation. I mean, DAG's not a bad deal, man. What do you think? Yeah, DAG's out there. That's definitely a hot thing. You're doing well for a newbie. I haven't had it on yet. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate I said that. Thank you. What chat is the fake Austin? I don't know. I don't know where it went. ASMR fan. I don't know. It was funny. I just saw him pop up. Cracked me up. Austin with the Linda class. Hey, yo, easy. I'm talking that into fruition, bro. I still think that's gonna happen. Leave it alone. Yo, Costco, the hot dog stablecoin for the win. XRP is stuck at 240. Yeah, it's trading sideways right now, which isn't a bad deal. So it's not a bad deal to be stuck at. It's run around that 240 to 242 range, and it's continually going up. I mean, you can see it might be small, but it is moving up. You can see it based off where the lower ends of these wicks are coming and where this starts. So we are slowly moving up right now. This is anytime you trade sideways is actually kind of good, especially out of a bull flag like this. Oof. I think I'm preparing for the next leg up if it comes. Only ever be 51% on your predictions. Yeah, right. Any idea of RL USD release? I'm hoping that it happens sometime this week, but it's too hard to tell. I think they haven't really came out and said a whole lot yet. It just continues to say it's launching soon, so I've kind of just stuck with that, I guess. It's launching soon, and we'll go from there. Let's see here, man. Gosh, you guys are wild with this Costco hot dog thing. Yeah, you should, Digi. You should. Oh my gosh. It's just a genuine question. How can you add area indicators, yellow, blue, on your graph? Oh, you just go so on the graph right here. You're talking like this area. It's just the Fibonacci. So on the Fibonacci chart, you can go over here. You can go to settings, and then you can change your colors based off of where your levels are. So just go into the Fib retracement tool, set your levels, and then you can change the color. So if I want to change like this orange color, I could change it to a red color if I wanted to. See how it changed? Go back to my orange, but it's really up to you on what you want. Hopefully I answered your question. You should have that on there, and if you can be 50%, you can be rich. That's true, John. Moshe's got it bigger when you're right and smaller when you're wrong. That is true. What programs are you using to look at these? Crystal V, I'm looking at TraderView. This is tradingview.com. You can go over to TradingView, go in there. You can use it for free, but if you want to use some of the indicators, you gotta actually subscribe. I hate to be pessimistic, but I think it's going to be a slow burn to the $4 mark, like 3 years. Well, you never know, Dennis. You know what I mean? Hey, it's I hope not, but we'll see. I can't sit there and say that I know what I don't have the crystal ball for XRP. That's Brad Garlandhouse, and we're not friends yet. Soon, we'll be friends soon, but not yet. Tether delisting in Europe counties and USA. Yeah, there was some news on that, Elon, that came out today that there was Coinbase actually delisted in Europe nations. They delisted all stable coins to meet regulatory needs over there in Europe. So that's actually kind of crazy to think that Europe is pushing that through right now. And Paxos, USDT, I think USDC might be on there if I remember. But yeah, Coinbase put out an announcement that everywhere in the Europe that they're gonna, since it's stable coins are deregulated, they're actually not going to move forward with them. So that's kind of crazy. Subscribe to TradingView or I'll read you a poem half the price. Yeah, that's true, Kev. That's true. You could just come over here and see what I got on my TradingView. It is expensive. It is expensive. If XRP hits $20, I'll do a live stream of me eating a Costco hot dog. You guys are wild, dude. You guys are wild, man. A-Team's getting wild over here in the chat right now, dude. They got this glizzy talk going on. I don't even know what to say. How can tell which wick ends in the day sell? What do you mean? How can like where the wicks are? Well, you just go. So obviously this is about where price starts and price ends, and how far it goes within that hour, how high it goes within the hour, and then everything in between. And and I look at it based off volume. So some people, like the other guy, there was a guy asking about he was asking about wicks and everything like that. And I base it off of volume that's coming in here, because that's really what I want to know is how much is actually coming into the project at that hour. And, but yeah, these are based off of your highs and your lows. And that's all the wicks are, is how low in that hour or that whatever you're looking at did it go, and then how high and then in between. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't probably answer your question there. But XRP, hey, thanks Elon Musk for the $2. XRP is about to consume Tether's market cap. Dude, Tether was kind of scaring me yesterday when I was looking at USDC. Look at that. USDC is still depegged, dude. Now look at this, dude. Tether is down 0.09%. When the stable coins start to get into the 0.02%, 0.08%, like that is kind of nerve-wracking, especially when you want to wake up and let's just say that you had $1 million in here and you wake up and now that you only have like, maybe like $999,000. You're like, where did my $1,000 go? Well, it got consumed because your stable coin got a little depegged and went down to 99.98. Like that's kind of nerve-wracking, right? To see stable coins in the red is I hated that. I hate seeing that. A good way to tell momentum, if the price is increasing and the volume is increasing, then that means more accepting towards the upside if volume is increasing. Yes. So yeah, we should always be looking at volume for sure. I got to pull up my volume chart down here. Gotta get hold on a second. I got my volume chart back up. Austin, where is the A-Team token? You just give every single one away to us if it feels scammy. Me and Digicoin can go to war on order books. There's no way. No way, Kev. No way. What will you do if you hit 100K in YouTube? Good question. I don't know. I mean, I still have a long ways to go. I still have a long ways to go with YouTube. But yeah, anyone that's in here that's new, we have about 1,557 people watching right now. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you like the content. And like I said, I do have subscriber mode on just because it makes it easier to talk to the people that want to be here. And like I said, appreciate you guys for all that. We got 367 people over here on TikTok. And I'm almost about to, over here on TikTok, I was close to 10,000 followers on TikTok. So I was pretty pumped about that this morning. And super pumped that we reached 70,000 a couple days ago. And we continue to climb here. A-Team is growing daily. And I couldn't be more excited, dude. Tether does not have the one. Yeah, you're right. They don't. And they've never been audited. They never proved it. It's always just a trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. And when people say trust me, bro, that's the fastest thing you should do. That should be the first thing you should be is like out that door. In crypto, if someone says, trust me, bro, that is not enough. There's no trust me bros in crypto, and Tether is a trust me bro stablecoin. Can I transfer everything from Coinbase to Kraken? Yeah, if you wanted to. Yeah, you definitely could. You definitely could. Thank you guys so much for joining over here. Thanks so much for the follows. Honest opinion on XRP, do you think it will go up? I wouldn't be invested in it if I didn't think that it was going to do well to some degree. Yeah, 100%, man. 4-hour chart. Yeah, 4 hours looking pretty good. 4 hours looking pretty good. Tether doesn't have the liquidity. I don't think so too. Austin, you got to get that FOMO.io, really good chart indicator. USDC was created in New York. It was. It's crazy that they haven't actually crazy. If Austin hits 100K, he'll eat the hot dog. Why do I get pulled into the hot dog contest? You guys don't want to talk about the glizzies, dude. I only have Coinbase. If so, any recommendations? I'm just a Coinbase guy, Mando. I don't trade on any other exchange out there, dude. Plus, in Washington State, they've took away all of our rights to trade on anything else. Like we can't trade on MEXC anymore. We can't trade on KuCoin anymore. Binance.us is gone. So basically, the only thing you really have is Coinbase. So it kind of sucks. However, the derivatives for XRP are higher than the volume on spot is holding the next market up. Yeah, I was looking at the derivatives this morning, dude. Some of those are pretty wild. Awesome, big news. India is the first country to buy oil with XRP. Really? Is that true, Michael? That's wild. If that's the case, dude, that would be crazy. Be the first country to start buying oil with XRP. It's like, hey, man. Dude, why is it so hard to scroll down on this? I get to the Ripple page, and I can't scroll down. It's kind of wild. Bullish on Algorand, the Algor. You can possibly get a bad rep for giving away tokens for free if you don't. Yeah, dude, giving any tokens away is horrible. What's up, Shannon? Shannon's in the house. What's up, buddy? Austin, yeah, I just read that. XRP going to $20. Trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro. XRP price mixed waiting RL. Yeah, I think so, RS. I think we're waiting it. So Revolutionary also means, dude. I was looking at a crypto yesterday, last night. I couldn't remember the crypto. But it said revolutionary in there, and I was like, swipe. As soon as they said revolutionary, I was done. You had me at revolutionary. I was gone, out the door. XRP losing steam? Nah, no way, dude. It's not losing steam, dude. When you hear about people getting hacked on Coinbase, how does it usually happen? It's usually what happens is people are clicking on links that they shouldn't be clicking on. They're not putting in two-factor identification onto their phones, so that again, if someone were to get into your account, they'd have to still go through facial like recognition. You'd have to go through a text or an email. So a lot of people are losing that. They're not putting that stuff in there. Getting that two-way authenticator is super important, even for a Coinbase app and stuff like that. So, hey, Rhino, we don't know. I'm hoping that it was launching this week, but it's going to launch. We just don't know exactly when. What's your top 3 gaming and AI coins? I don't do gaming. I don't do, obviously Chainlink is huge right now. Chainlink's obviously partnering with Coinbase, which is why Chainlink is going off the rails right now. If you guys don't know, Chainlink has done a very good job with their platform. They are integrating AI into all that kind of stuff. I definitely like VeChain. VeChain's one that I've held for quite some time. And the only gaming, honestly, the only gaming crypto that I hold, it's not even crypto, it's actually an NFT, is WAGMI. And that's because that was years ago when WAGMI first launched, WAGMI Games launched. I bought into their NFTs and all that kind of stuff, and I did hold their token, but then they moved to like a V2 and a V3, and I just was like, I'm not going through that whole thing. But they've actually done really well. WAGMI Games has actually done really well. They're still up and coming, but I still hold like 6 of their NFTs. So that's the only thing I really hold from a gaming standpoint. But I don't really know enough about it. I don't keep up with it. I should probably be better about that. I like moving my XRP. I like moving my crypto from exchanges over to a ledger. That's just my personal thing. Do you own your own keys on Coinbase? No. You have to move it over to a ledger. Something like this. Something like that. If you don't see, you got to move it over, and then you own it. If it's on an exchange, they own it. It's just like a bank. If you deposit money into a bank, they own your money. Have you seen all the money being transferred from wallet to different wallets last week? Yeah, you're talking about on the ledger. Is that what you're talking about? Muff token. Yeah, you guys are wild. RL USD started a transaction 1 minute ago on ETH scan. Did it really, dude? Dude, that's wild. Can you show me how to set up TradingView to look like yours from the beginning, please? Dude, that's gonna take a while. I couldn't do that right now on stream. Dude, that would take way too long. It actually doesn't take that long. I mean, just go over, put in your VRVP, which is just your volume. Set your EMAs from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 75, 100 days. Put an EMA in there for the moving average, and then for the daily moving average. And then you want to, you can have your fractals if you want in there. I don't have fractals up, but this does help you see where your dips and where your longs are. So right now, this actually registered as a dip. So we're coming in here. So now the next thing is trying to find the top of where this is at. So that fractal hasn't came in here yet. So yeah, meaning that the top hasn't been there. The top's not here yet. So these are tops. These are bottoms. So you can see the bottoms in here, which means the top has not. They haven't found the top yet on this. So this could be the top if this continues to come down. They might say that this could be the top in that time frame, right? In that time frame. So this is the low. Where's the height going to be, or is it going to go up even further? So that's kind of how you look at that. Where can I buy a Ledger Cold Wallet besides online? You could probably buy it at Best Buy, but I would buy it only from Ledger, dude. That's the only place I'd buy it for. Do you have to have your own seed phrase to move it? Yeah, you have your own seed phrase. You type it in, they gives you a wallet address, and you move it over. And so if you're moving Bitcoin over to the Ledger, you're going to have a Bitcoin address. If you're moving Ethereum over to it, you're going to use the Ethereum address. So just make sure you're moving it into the right address. Shannon, thanks so much for the $5 donation to the channel. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. I feel stuck in Washington. I have a business and home. I would go back to, oh yeah. Yeah, good old Alaska, man. Yeah, but you can look past it a little bit. The good thing about Washington is their summers are amazing. So as much as there's a downside to Washington, the outdoors is awesome. The mountains are great. The summers are fantastic. And if you do like snow, the winters aren't too bad. But I don't really care what Yeah, get it on your phones, newbies. Yeah, 2FA authentication is huge. John, Nigerian prince. Chainlink render near. Rob's putting out his AI. Just wanted to say thank you for the channel from the newbies. Oh, Mindy, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the comment. Yeah, it's hard to find a channel for newbies, dude. Honestly, it really is. I trust me, I've been there, I've been through it. A lot of these new channels are talking to you. You know, it's probably overwhelming. I mean, you go to like, I don't know, you could probably list out all the channels that you guys go to. I don't know what channels you guys go to, but there is a lot of channels out there that could be overwhelming with what they're saying and what they're doing, and it's kind of hard to grasp everything that's going on, especially the older channels that have been here, ones that have been here for 6, 7, 8 years that have grown their channels to be big. Some of the big time, I guess you could say, crypto content creators in the space. It is hard to find because they don't respond to you guys. They don't talk back to their communities. They just come on, lecture about whatever they're doing, and then move on. That's typically what you get in this space. So yeah. Do you see VeChain? Yeah, I love VeChain team. Austin, have you had any issues with Coinbase not letting you trade? I have not. Wildcards. I have nothing but good things to say about Coinbase, dude. Now, I will say this. I will say if there is one negative thing here, XRP is actually coming down right now, 237. So one thing I would say is that during a bull run, when there's a massive amount of pumps going on, when the market's going crazy, sometimes they do restrict trading. Sometimes they will, like you'll have like a hiccup on the app and you can't sell. And that right there sucks, which is why it's important to move your stuff over to a decentralized network or into a cold storage like this, so that you could then move it over to your phone, and you could actually move it into a MetaMask and sell it on the DEX side. So, like for instance, if you want to sell Ethereum or you want to sell, you know, anything like that, you could actually move it over to the DEX side and sell it on the decentralized side versus the centralized side. Again, a majority of us are decentralized maxis. We're not centralized maxis. So that's why we bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a decentralized. It's decentralized. I mean, Ethereum's decentralized. XRP, as much people want to say it's centralized, it is decentralized in a lot of aspects too. So, not your keys, not your crypto. Yes, you'll hear that saying a lot. Not your keys, not your crypto. I would say that, man, with E, but I'm not going to get caught in that. I thank you so much for the $2, but I'm not getting clipped for that one again, dude. But IWN for the win. I always say that. IWN for the win. And thank you so much for the $2. Yeah, thank you. Can you please look at the Orion classification? Yeah. Let's see what fan just sent me. Oh my gosh, dude. She just sent me a fan just sent me a clip of all the people acting as me on TikTok. Dude, I have like 27 people on TikTok trying to have like fake accounts. That is wild, dude. I'm not that popular on TikTok. I only have 10,000. I don't even have 10,000 followers. Why are you guys trying to recreate accounts? How does Ledger work? You just plug it in. It's just like a thumb drive, dude. You plug it in, move your stuff over there, and then unplug it. What's happening with the market? Market's coming down just slightly right now. You can see Bitcoin starting to drop down. Market's taking a little bit of a tumble at the time of this filming right now. Bitcoin dropped below 100,000. Have a nice little, maybe some entry points coming in here. I'm getting a little excited now. Maybe there's some entry points. I've been sitting here. It's been trading sideways over the last 12 hours since last night, right? I was telling you guys I was looking for an entry point. Maybe we might have found one. Maybe we'll make some little day trades today on this Thursday afternoon. XRP down. Yeah, it's coming down. Let's see here. H bar is looking okay. Still sitting in that 30 mark. You consider 200 good? I like 200. Yeah, 200. Anything's good, man. Got confused finding out the chain link is like Ripple. Ripple is more ideal because Trump. Yeah, I agree, Highway Nikki. Where do you stand in which of the prosperous can vote? I mean, honestly, I think US-based company, Ripple being a US-based company is going to do really well for Ripple. And I think anyone coming over here on the crypto side is going to do really well. Take advantage of the dips. Yeah, people, it's funny, you know, a lot of people won't buy when it's green. And then when it dips, they're like, it's going to dip further. It's going to dip further, you know. So, Austin, what's the best coin to invest in right now? I mean, I've been Joka George. I mean, I'm really hyper focused on XRP at this moment for day trades, for swing trade, you know, anything, and holding long term. So, XRP has kind of been the focus. Kind of surprised we're all still going sideways. XLM, yeah, XLM's still going down slightly. See, yeah, just getting the trading view and play around. Start playing around. There's so many stuff on YouTube out there. Tom Crown's another guy that puts out really good content on how to use trading view. So his name's Tom Crown, good guy. Thank you so much for the new member of the channel. We got Daniel Foster in the house. Thank you so much for joining the A team. I appreciate it a ton. Newbies, the real work will get done during the bear market. That's where the money making happens. Stay with this channel. Yeah, we're gonna, eventually we're gonna go into a bear market, and that's gonna be the toughest time to make it through. The bear markets are tough, dude. So that's where we really try to find accumulation, and we'll go through an accumulation period again where we'll accumulate our crypto and we'll ride it to the top like we did right now. So a lot of you that are coming in here realize that a lot of us went through an accumulation phase, built up our bags for this ride that we're on right now. And so it makes the trading a lot easier. It makes for having patience a lot easier, and it's not so stressful. Bitcoin has a big down. That's why every coin is down. Yeah, Bitcoin's taken. Looks like they're probably trying to manipulate the market again. Seems like a pretty common thing. But hey, thanks again, Daniel, for becoming a member of the A team. We got 3 Diglets in here. Sir, what are your thoughts on AVAX? I like AVAX. I think AVAX is a good blockchain. It's been around for a long time. They got a lot of partnerships out there, and I think that they're obviously here to stay. And yeah, solid place. Again, I think it's any of the top cryptos like that are solid. And thank you so much for the $5. Newbies here. What is the safest wallet services to buy? If it's a hot wallet, I'm looking at MetaMask. For any of my bridging or if I want to convert ETH to BNB or anything like that, I move over to SafePal wallet. And then if I want to secure all my stuff and make it my keys, my crypto, I put it onto a ledger. When will XRP hit $3? We'll see, man. It's starting to decline right now. So let's see. Maybe was there some news about Ripple? Did something come out that we're trying to be aware of here? Any news? Yeah, it's still nothing yet, but it's definitely coming down slightly. So, of course, this happens when I bought. Did you buy it, America? Daniel Foster, thanks again for the 20. Thanks for coming a member and then donating to the channel. Thank you so much for the $20 super sticker. Appreciate that a ton, man. You are awesome. Really, really. Thank you very much. Are you still buying XRP or just holding what you have? Eddie, I've held, obviously I have a good bag. It's my 3rd largest bag in crypto. And yeah, I buy in swing trades and stuff like that. So like here comes potential good entry point. So I'm gonna watch what happens here in the next hour, and watch where this goes and see if I can make it into a nice little swing trade. And that's kind of the next step for me. So we'll see where this goes and see what entries we can make. I mean, this thing did dip down to $1.90. Some people were saying they can dip back down into the $2 range, and if so, then I'm here to swoop in and maybe add to a day, a nice little swing trade. So yeah, I do that as well, but I do have a long term. I mean, we've been accumulating for years, so that continually add to that. But yeah, I do play around. It's not like I'm just like set it and forget it and don't do anything else in the markets. So I don't know yet what my entry point. I'm gonna wait and see what happens here. I can't assess it too quickly. We have to sort of see the market's kind of taking a turn. You got Bitcoin's taken. I mean, Bitcoin's fallen from roughly this morning around 101,670. So it looks like there was people that actually put in some pretty good amount of longs on this, which probably caused this to come back down like this. So yeah, this will be an interesting a day right now. This just took a turn right here. So not too bad though. Look at the swing on that, dude. And that's back up to 100,000 in terms of trading right now, right around this price. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's go to these right here. Yeah. This will be an interesting play right now. It's coming back down. So I'm going to keep my fibs where they're at. I know people say, well, you should switch them around. Well, I want it to fall back down into a buy zone before I switch them. So new subscriber here. Glad to find more XRP Army. Heck yeah, Tiger. Thank you so much for joining and subscribing and being here. Appreciate that a ton. Yep, I followed you on TikTok, and 2 minutes later, I get a follow back from one of those fake accounts. Are you serious, No Huff? That's wild, bro. That's wild. If it drops to 220, I'm adding my bag. I think a lot of people are probably right around that same feeling. You know what I mean? It's an opportunity to accumulate maybe and see what happens. too much good news coming from XRP. I just want to put it out there. There's so much positive things coming in 2025. There's too many things coming our way to be bearish about any of this. And if you pull back, like I said, when in doubt, zoom out, and you'll see how great this has been for a lot of us. So these are nothing compared. These little dips right here are nothing. I don't even get worked up about it. I'm not even close to getting worked up. These are just like, okay, well, this might be a day to have some fun and do some, enter on some swings. I get paid tomorrow, so I don't mind if it dips a little tonight. All right, Flintstone, that's good. When you move your money over the ledger, do you move your cash as well? No, you're not going to move your fiat. You're just going to move your crypto. What do you think? It's about to start pumping. These fake outs are big, man. This is a very common thing in crypto. If you're new to crypto, obviously this is these fake outs are quite big. Let's see what see if something came through on the stocks here. Service time pops at 102. Nothing too crazy is coming in. Dow tumbles 200 points, retreats back below 2 after warm inflation report. So yeah, there's just a little pullback in the market, but I mean, nothing that's causing me to like panic. So we've touched this area a lot. So is Coinbase the best for limit trade? I like Coinbase. Yes, I like Coinbase. How many screens do you have in your setup, Austin? I have 3. I got my one in front of me, and I got 2 on the sides of me. Late to the live. What's TA say? I'm very surprised it's going sideways. Yeah, it's pretty much still trading sideways. Even at 235, it's pretty much still trading sideways. People are, probably going to be swing trading this right now. Obviously hit a little resistance here at the 234 range. This little volume coming off right here. So this is like nothing to panic about. So we got 1,713 people in here watching right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We got around 342 people over here on TikTok. Appreciate you guys all following, liking, and being here today, just talking about crypto. When it pumps, newbies ask if they should buy. It dips or crab walks, get real quiet. But that's why when you should be adding. Yeah, Hog's pretty right? That's usually. Should I buy? Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I sell? Usually, like I said, I don't buy on green. I buy on red. So I know that sounds so basic and so like laughable, but that's true. Find the days that you feel comfortable buying on the red to then accumulate and or to then take profits on the green. I mean, it's as simple as that. I know that sounds so dumb. I kind of laugh at when I say it, but I mean, I have to remind people. You've been in a spot for 4 years. Yeah, we've been spot buying for 4 years. That's true. Homesteading. Yeah, we have been. Also, should I have chicken salad? For how much chicken steak should I buy? You should buy at least the steak. You got to buy a steak from Costco, and it's got to be I'm a torn between. I mean, the ribeye is pretty good. The New York's pretty good. I'd probably stick with the New York, and I think you should have chicken steak. I think you should choose steak over chicken. The hardest part of the bull run is getting out and watching everyone continue to rise. Yeah. But knowing I'm ready for the next bear, I get what you're saying, Adam. You're like, oh crap, man, we've been riding this whole time and now you're ready to accumulate some more. I get what you're saying, dude. Do you have any thoughts on the graph? I think the graph's great, man. Yeah, I think it's a great crypto. Top sirloin is the best. You think top sirloin? All right. I'm kind of liking the I really like the filet mignon steak from Costco. I mean, that's expensive. I'm not saying I get that all the time, but yeah, their New York steaks are pretty good, and their ribeyes are usually pretty solid as well. So double tap back, test the standard old highs and coming in, my guess. Yep. Pretty sure Algorand hates me. No, I don't think that's the case. So we're climbing back up to 36. It dropped down to 234, then bounced off to 234. You can see there's probably some resistance right here. It's a pretty good amount of volume. It's about roughly 154.2 million in volume that sits across this area, which is pretty good. Absolutely. Your channel seems like a safe investment. Daniel, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we just come here to talk about crypto, try to find patterns, trying to find areas that fit you best and make you feel better about where you want to, what you want to do. So yeah, I appreciate that a ton. Bitcoin's lower in the market. It's dropping, slowly dropping. Yeah. It's coming down slightly. You can see right here, pretty good sell-off, right? Sitting here at the 101. It's coming down slightly right there. That's over the last hour. There's been two drop-offs in the last hour. Look at the volume that came in right here, though. Look at that volume. This actually could fall down. We could see a 98. There's not a lot of resistance right here. A lot of volume right there, but not a lot, not too much. This could fall back into this. But based off this chart right now, I mean, it is a little oversold, right? It gets into this orange area. The further you get into the orange area, the more risky the trade is, right? You get back into the green area, the better it could be. And you can see we've already retested this 95 area a bunch of times. So you can see this is a very strong area for Bitcoin. And so, yeah, I don't know if it's going to get back down there unless it has a massive sell-off. But if it gets back into this green area, you could probably expect some more momentum. But if it dumps when you buy and pumps when you sell, you have the rhythm. You just need to adjust your strategy. Yeah, that's true. You're going to be violent when it rips past 3. Oh, dude, it's going to get crazy. Reporting fake accounts isn't just for you. It could save someone from, please report. If there's any fake accounts out there, report the hell out of them for me, please. How do I transfer to XRP Ledger? You just basically get your, you're going to have, when you go into there, it's going to show up on your phone, and then you're going to use that as you're going to transfer it to you. So you'll copy the address, make sure it's the Bitcoin address, make sure it's the XRP address, make sure it's the Ethereum address, make sure you know where you're sending it to. So what's your entry point on XRP today if you were to buy? Well, I mean, it's going back up right now. So, again, what you should do is just go put in some limits, so like, hey, if it drops to 230, I'm going to buy, right? Or something along those lines, or find an entry point that you think is best for you. And then if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So, yeah, I think if we can get down to like this 230, it'd be nice to get that because it'd be a nice little return. But I mean, even right now at 235, I mean, you could see a nice little rip through, but you got down to 234 right there. I'm probably going to wait this out for the next couple hours. I'll probably see what happens. If I miss the boat, I miss the boat. The longer we consolidate, the higher the next leg. 100% Tiger. Yep. This is a liquidity grab. Always is, man. There's definitely some long. People probably put some longs in last night. This is actually looking pretty good, right? Came out of this. We're looking pretty good. We're on a nice little uptrend from right here. And then now, like, people are probably pulling in for a little bit of a liquidity grab. We are down roughly, I mean, a 5%, that could be a lot for a lot of people. XRP is a joke. No way, man. How do you feel about Trezor, Coldstone? I don't know enough. I don't use it. I just use, I'm not panic selling. Yeah. Yeah. Try not to panic sell, dude. That's when you lose it. That's funny. Have you seen all the minting of RLUSD? Apparently a lot is going on. Yeah, I saw some things were coming out earlier today about the minting of it, especially over on the European side, which is crazy. So yeah, there's a lot of and again, it's so funny. You type it in and all this stuff comes up. Let's see here. Oh, let's see if I can find where it was. I'm trying to find where the first one came down, where they minted a bunch. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I'll have to find it. I can't find it right now. If the U.S. government accumulates BTC, OTC over the counter, then it would pump. The price would. U.S. government ain't paying slippage. Yeah, you're right, Kev. They're not paying the slippage. They're not paying for taxes. They're not gonna pay for that kind of stuff. I would agree with you. They're buying it over the counter at a zero price, right? Coinbase is the third party for this, and I guarantee you they're buying it at a cheap price. They're not getting any of that kind of stuff. Market manipulation is crazy. Yeah, Ramsey. This is pure market manipulation for sure. So, I mean, it's okay though. This creates entry points for a lot of people. A lot of people probably went out there and thought this was going to be the news of RL USD was going to come out today. And so people obviously put some longs out there thinking that this was going to do well. This is to really get out the leverage traders. So a lot of people that put in leverage on this, they're sweating right now, waiting for them to go, oh crap, what am I going to do? So that's kind of what you have to what you can assume is happening. I think you're lagging. Might be the mic giving issues. Oh, am I still lagging pretty good? I think it's because I have a couple of screens open, and for some reason my computer's lagging. So I'm sorry about that. So I could probably get Dex screeners. I could probably move Dex screener down. Dex screener probably takes up a lot. So there we go. Hopefully that helps out. Sorry if I'm lagging. Did you check Rose? Yeah, Rose is good, man. I was actually looking at Rose this morning, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking at Rose this morning. That's funny you say that. I'm saying 150. That's not bearish. It'll run again. 150. Yeah, I mean 150. I mean, honestly, compared to where we were to where it would be nuts, right? So again, you have these little shakeouts right now, and we'll have to sort of see how far this shakeout goes. It's coming down pretty hot right now. You can see that candle growing. That candle's definitely getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, you stay patient. Stay patient is all I can say, and wait for a bottom to come out here. Get these factual. I don't like to see that right now. XRP will have dips unless RLUSD launches. Yeah, it's going to, and people are gonna put out longs for it, thinking that today was the day that it was going to launch. Right? People were hoping that today Ripple was going to launch it, so they put some longs in, thinking that it was going to go up in price. They put leverages in on it, anticipating that it was going to do that, and then maybe that now they're selling their leverage. They're selling their position, knowing that's not going to come out. So again, you have a lot of people out there doing different things at higher levels. Just read a whale dump 95 million of XRP into Coinbase. Is that a huge red flag? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you definitely that is a big flag, right? Let's see. That is a big flag. Let's go over here. Go over my whale alerts. You have the whale alerts over here. I haven't checked the whale alerts. All right, let's see. I'm looking on the whale alerts. Oh yeah, right here. Here you go. See, that's why I said to follow whale alerts. I haven't checked my updates, but I mean, you can see right here that roughly around $95 million transferred from unknown wallet to Coinbase. So that's what's causing this to go down, and or that person sold, which caused the price to go down. So there you have it. Definitely go, like I've always told you guys, go follow whale alerts at whale alerts, whale_alert on X. They put out these things all the time. Like I said, since I'm on stream, I'm not getting my stuff on this, but I mean, yeah, there's a lot to watch. So you can see Bitcoin. These are anytime you get these alerts, these are obviously some signs that there's going to be a bit of a sell-off. So yeah, that definitely will trigger one right there. $95 million is going to trigger a sell-off, dude, for sure. So there you have it, dude. That is a perfect example. Thanks for bringing that up here. I didn't even think to check my X account, Kyle. So appreciate that, man. We owe you. What do you determine what coins to hold and what to flip and trade? I just stick to blue chip, bro. I just stick to blue chip. I don't go. I'm talking top 100 maybe. I try not to look past the top 100, and that sounds really boring for a lot of people. But I mean, I'd rather trade in secure networks than put my money in things that are super risky. I know what chicken fried steak is. I think he said chicken steak. He didn't say chicken fried steak. He said chicken steak. New to this, but seems it's typical XRP's first coin, and I'm not bailing too much potential. Yeah, preach. I'm with you. Preach away, preach. No pun. But yeah, 3% 1 minute candle. That's a big dip. That's a big dip, right? Oops. Shit. Yeah, we're almost 4% on that. That's a 4% liquidation right there. 4% liquidation on 1 hour on a 1 hour candle is pretty wild, dude. Why are they dropping today? They just had a whale. You just had a whale sell $95 million worth of Ripple. So, yeah. What the hell are they waiting to release the stablecoin? Maybe. Yeah. Please explain. You're talking about the ledger. So RXPL is just that's the blockchain, Nathan. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Yeah, RXPL is just that's the blockchain. That's the ledger. Austin needs to go to Cracker Barrel. I've never been to Cracker Barrel, dude. Do you find yourself favorite check out at too fast? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Pico. I don't even know what that is. Too fast to handle. Started my crypto journey 3 days ago. Bought XRP, HBAR, Solana, Bitcoin, Doge. Hope to see some profits at some point. Didn't invest too much. Hey, you got to start somewhere, doctor. You got to start somewhere, doc. Yeah, keep doing your thing, man. Eventually, you'll feel pretty happy about it. I think candlesticks hate me. Master Blaster is following crypto. Do you recommend Ledger Nano? Yes, right here. That's why I have the Ledger Nano X. You can see right there. Yeah, I got some tokens. I got them nervous because I thought there was something bad going on. Oh, were you talking about Big Watch? Liquidation alert? Yeah, there's a pretty big. Here comes the buy-ups, though. Next hour just started. We just started the new hour. So you can see the people. This is going to be this next hour. We'll see what happens here. Oh, man, that gave me some hiccups. But, yeah, we're picking up now. Now people are going to create a new. It's going to create a new candle here. Maybe a green candle will cause some positive momentum, or it can continue to fall off. But yeah, people are probably trying to buy up this dip right here. I mean, that's a pretty big sell off right there. I'll give them comes kudos on that. Yeah, there's the transaction right there, right off of XRP to Coinbase. Damn, there it is. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Wow, it's big. That's a lot of money, dude. 95 million is a lot of money to move over to Coinbase, dude. No one has opinions on Tangent Wallet, or am I just invisible? K Bowers. I don't use. Fortunately, I don't use Tangent Wallet, so I don't know. But for anyone that's new, we added about roughly almost 200 people to the stream right now. Anyone that's coming here just wants to know, there was a pretty big movement of a whale wallet to Coinbase. Almost $100 million in XRP moved over there, so that could help trigger a price fall. The price is actually pulling back up right now here. The new hour just started here at about 1 minute ago, which is why we're on the green candle here. So we're obviously fighting back this little liquidation event here. So anyone wondering, that's what's going on. What is a good cold storage? Ledger. Ledger is the best cold storage wallet. Coinbase wallet bad. I'm just not a fan of the Coinbase wallet. I like MetaMask. Am I the exit liquidity? If you sell, yeah, you'll definitely be the exit liquidity, Paulo. Beam down 10%. Oh, shoot. Okay. Pump it up. You never use RSI? No, I do not. You want me to use it, Kev? Is that what you're asking me? Would invest in awesome IPO so fast. Alex MC, I appreciate that. I just realized I will never do an IC. I would never have an initial coin offering. I don't know if anyone could pay me to do that. The stress, the expectations, everything. I don't know how influencers would even ever want to. And I'm not an influencer. I just create content on this stuff, but I don't know how people would want to do it, dude. It's too stressful. Too stressful. It's not worth it. Haktua should tell you that should tell you everything you need to know. She's not the only one. I've been reporting those Ripple ad fake, dude. All of us have, William. Dude, you're not the only one. That stuff is wild, bro. Stop hunting. Yeah. Is liquidation of 209 too risky? Yeah, I don't. Are you leverage trading? Salt Life Greek? Are you leverage trading? I mean, that's a different ballgame. If you are, then yeah, I'd say it's risky. Yep, limit orders have been killing it for me. Yeah, dude, definitely original. Mark, make sure you put your limits in, dude. Put your stops, put all that stuff in. It'll help you out big time, dude. Help you buy. Like I said, put your order in at whatever it might be. Is it 235? Is it 230? You'll fill it, and then you put your next stop in after that. So, Ghost, like I'm a big mouth McDonald's employee. No, you're good. Bearish RSI signals on right now. What does it say? On Ever Crypto right now, kind of expected a final flush complete the formation. Okay, Homestead, I'll put that up there for people to read. Wells do not want open longs for like 30K or some shit. They make liquidation happen along the way. Probably what the dips are. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, they definitely don't want the longs. Yeah, I would agree with you. I would definitely agree with you on the longs. What cold storage wallet is that though? This is the Ledger Nano. You can see right there. What's your thoughts on Polkadot? It's okay. It's okay, Steven. I don't have anything against Polkadot. I don't own it though. If you're holding and not trading leverage, no need to panic. I'm not anti-leverage, but I highly respect it. You can get smoked. Yeah, Tiger, you can get smoked, dude. Leverage trading is not. I can't do leverage trading, dude. I get too emotionally tied. I'll be stressing out. You can ask. You can ask anyone, dude. I just get like, oh, I'd rather put a parlay in for $10 than win like 3K or something. What's the name of the volume chart so I can follow the same volume? Here, I'll pull it up on the chart here for you. I'll pull it up so you can see what it is. Just so you can see, that's what it's called. We get a little idea. Again, you can go over here and tells you everything you need to know about it. It's called a visible range volume profile. It helps you with the volume on those levels, and you can watch a YouTube video on it. TradingView is really good at this kind of stuff, so super cool to go see. But yeah, it's called a visible range volume profile. So there you have it. Thanks, Austin. Love the channel. Lots of good info. Hi. Thanks so much for being here, man. I'm so far behind on the chat, guys. I'm so sorry, dude. I've been lagging, dude. I'm like so far behind. I'm going to scroll down. If I miss your comments, I'm super sorry. Do you think Pepe and Shib could reach 50 cents? No. I don't know about Pepe, but I mean, Shib, that could be really tough. Yes, I use crypto wallets. Yes. How fast you think it'll go back up? It's already starting to. So it's already starting to see a little bit of some green legs. I'm new to crypto, but I made some profits selling limit orders at 245 and buying back in at 240. No, I mean, you got to practice somewhere, dude. You got to do it somewhere. Awesome, Austin, do you set up your volume link that on the right on your graph? Yeah, you just set it up. You just go over there and you just go to your indicators. I have it saved, right? You have favorites over here. I don't know if I actually have that saved or not. But you can go over here and save it if you want. Maybe I'll save it just so we have it right here. And then now you go over to your favorites, and now you have anything that you want to click on that's saved. So here's the RSI that this is what Kev was talking about. You can see it right there. This is what he was referring to. So no, I typically don't have the RSI up, but I mean, yeah, you can see it right now. It's just an indicator for it's just an indicator for where you're actually going to have a downturn in here. So yeah, that's what Kev was talking about earlier. What did it say about shady exchanges? But you can see there's not that much volume coming in right here, to be honest. The volume's not that high. I mean, it's definitely down on the hours. You're doing nothing wrong if you give all your coins away for free. That is true. You are doing nothing wrong if you give all your coins away. What do you guys think about green Satoshi token? I do not know anything about that. Do you think if it drops, it gets back up? Yeah. That's true. If you launch it like how a Pepe launched it, like if you create a crypto and it's like Pepe, where everything's locked up, it's secure, there's no way to rug pull it, there's no way to, and everyone buys in at fair market value and no one's dropped tokens or anything like that, or there's no access to liquidity. Yeah, you probably launched a legit crypto. But if you create all that stuff where you do it the other way around, you're gonna, where you give tokens out and you have access to liquidity and people pull, yeah, you kind of screw yourself. I don't know why people do that. Dude, just launch just go take Pepe's contract and and then don't have any control of the tokens, dude. So that's really what it comes down to. Did talk about RLUSD when he said something about, I'm guessing a coin got approved, more pullback, nicer alt season. It's starting to come back right now. It's at 235. We're going to see if there's some resistance built in here. We made a lower high right now. That is true. We did. All right, you came up here, you hit a high, and then you made a lower high. That is true. I'll give you that. And that is a good way to look at it. Let's at least get to a penny with Shib. Dude, a penny would be wild. You have so much funds on the account to back up the trades and cross margin. Digi's going in. All right. Head and shoulders on the 1 hour. Where's the we're at the neckline. All right, we'll pull the 1 hour here. You can see right here is what he's saying. We're at the neckline. Could be. Which whale alert channel do you advise on Twitter? Oh, I like using here. I'll put his link down below in the chat here. Here, I'll put it in the chat and you can go click on it. It's called whale_alert. I prefer there's a lot out there. This isn't the only person that does this. There's so many people on X that does this. Which wallet is best protection? Ledger has never been hacked. Ledger's never been hacked, so I stick with Ledger. But yeah, I've just been following him for a long time, so yeah, he seems to be pretty good. When price goes up, the RSI goes down. That's a sign of false breakout. Vice versa, when price goes up, down, the other side goes up. Yeah, so this helps you decide on your. You can see right here where like you basically say, okay, we're a little oversold right here, and then obviously we had this breakout. So I mean, yeah, you could probably pull this back and look at all the volumes and where they're coming at. Like right now, the red is crossing into the blue. It's coming back. So now if the blue starts to cross into the red and the blue starts to go back up, now we might have potentially found a bottom here. That's kind of what we want to see. So like right down here, you can see where the blue started to tip back in. And so we're going back up, and then it came back down a little bit, but then it crossed back over and we're starting to go back up. So if you follow this and it starts to come back in the blue, you can't really see because I got the comment in the way. If you got the blue coming up right here and it crosses over the red, then we could look for a nice little upward trend here. So that's basically what that is. In the XRP like Army, yeah, like Army. I did jump into that a while back into the Army one, but I don't advise it at all whatsoever. So just want to say thank you so much, Austin. I've learned a great deal from your channel. Even you answering chat questions, I learned the most. Thanks, man. Oh, Brian, thanks so much for being here, dude. I try to answer as many questions. Sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I miss you guys. Try to get to the bottom of the chat. Sometimes it can be tough. And yeah, thanks for sticking through with it. RL USD will be launched after the liquidation manipulation. Why aren't stupid? Can't drop it now, right, Kareem? I'm with you, Abdul Jabbar. Kareem Abdul Jabbar. That's actually pretty funny. Kareem Abdul Jabbar. Do you think we'll have another drop? It would be interesting to sort of see how this plays out. We could have like an event like this right here where it goes up, comes down, goes up again. So, but yeah, you could follow these RSIs if you'd like. This is again something that you can follow and see where it goes. But I don't usually pull it up here. It's hard to see when you have so much up on the screen here. But I could keep it there since some people obviously like it. I'll put the longest time frame. Okay, dokie. What are you thinking to put the time? What time frames are you looking at putting, Kev? What time frames are you asking for? They should release RL USD on Christmas. Oh, that'd be wild, dude. I'm a new subscriber. Learned so much here. Oh, DLTV. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Austin. What is that chart you use to determine if the coin is oversold or not? Oh, like just to see this right here is called a volume oscillator. So it's a variable volume oscillator. So it just tells you like where the volume coming in on that hour is and then how much is being sold out of that hour. Yeah, it's really hard, Big Watch, to try to answer everything. When you have we have like roughly right now 1,700 people in here, and then plus on TikTok over here, it actually really is hard. Just put all time on 4. Oh, I got what you're saying versus the hour. I get what you're saying. Sorry, my bad. I was like, what did you want me to change on the chart? Yeah, so you can see right there. This is the 4-hour chart, which is completely different than the 1-hour chart. So you can see 1-hour charts here, 4-hour charts here. Again, a lot different, a lot less volatile in terms of the 4-hour chart. But and you can see there's good volume coming with the 4-hour. But right now you can see we're on a down. This is technically a downtrend, and usually we'll have a peak and we'll come back down. So right now we're on what he's saying is that most likely we're gonna come down at some point in here, and we're gonna probably continue downward. Based off what we're seeing right now, if you compare trends, right? So we'll come down to some form, some degree, and then we'll swoop back up. So that's kind of what he's saying right now, is that we're already starting to come over this curve, right? Is that what you're saying, Kev? Oh, you want to say weekly now? We can go weekly. Yeah, so you can see this is the weekly chart right here. You can see we're weekly in the green, and now it's starting to come over. And like I said, this is starting to come down. And it could look something like this too before it comes down. You know, it could look something like this, which again would come in here and then come down again. But yeah, you can see that this tells you like we are a little bit, that we're a little bit oversold is what it's basically saying right now. Technically. Remember, we're all early. Yeah, we're still super early too. Everything dropped, everything follows Bitcoin. Yeah. So if the price is at 100,000, when I add my Bitcoin to the ledger, then the next day the price of Bitcoin goes to 80K in my Bitcoin. I put it in the ledger, it'll be 80. Yeah, it still tracks it because you're on the blockchain, VT. You're on the blockchain, so it doesn't change anything. It's just an interface for the blockchains. Coinbase is just an interface for the centralized blockchain. So you're just moving all it is an interface. So if you move it over to the ledger, it'll be on the blockchain, or you move it over. It's still on the blockchain. It's just the interface for that blockchain. So it'll be on the Bitcoin blockchain. It'll be on the Ethereum blockchain, whatever coin you have, and it would just interact with that blockchain and tell you what the value is of how much you own versus the price. Just another perspective. Also, I may be wrong. I reckon 150 when another run to all-time high. Okay. So this is where Kev's getting his information from. And hey, this is a good way. You never know, right? But it's a good indicator. These are all good indicators right here. You can see the millions pouring in right here based off the, this is the day chart right here. Then this is the RSI. And you can see that we're actually this is basically saying that we're a little oversold. So, or we are oversold, and then the price could come down. So yeah, it's probably not a bad way of looking at it. In the 4-hour chart showing that. And the 1-hour chart's already showing a downward. So, but yeah, again, we want to trade. If you're going to trade this, trade it on the 4-hour. I just bought some at 238. It said 236, but I had to pay 230. Yeah, because Coinbase charges you a fee, and they charge you for price impact. So, what else are you streaming on? YouTube, Mac. I'm on YouTube and here. So and X. But you can go up here if you want to come over to watch the screen that I'm doing it, because I can't do it on TikTok. If you want to come over to AuzSOME Austin, there's the YouTube link right there. You can click on that and come over and watch it. Hey, Austin, been listening to you for a week. Hope everything went well with your kids' orchestra last night. Yeah, it went well. You know, it just kind of sucks. He sits in the back and he's kind of shorter. You know what I mean? And so we can't see him, and it's how it always is. So we just have to listen. But yeah, it went really good, man. They did a really, really good job for being 7th grade orchestra, and they do they have a symphony, so they'll have like a whole bunch of everyone gets in there, and they did yeah, they did really well. So thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. I don't trade, by the way, Austin. Just been around that long. I've seen loads of traders be. I get you, Kev. No, I appreciate you, dude. You've always been good, dude. 209 average, is that a good average? 206 average? Where are you getting the 206 from? Heard a case of the IRS took a guy's crypto off Coinbase. That true? Yeah, it is true. Freaking whales. Yeah, whales coming in hot, dude. Whales are coming in hot. Let's see what other whale activity we got going on here. I haven't looked at this guy. I mean, this thing will pop up. Yeah, so that's probably the biggest one still on here for whale activity. So Austin, with different exchanges, ETFs offering XRP, who set the price and where does the supply come from? Usually the supply comes from Coinbase. Seems to be the number one place for a lot of these people to use for their third party. So that's usually where it's from. And then the company who actually has the ETF. So if it's like, let's just say it's Vanguard or it's Grayscale, they'll actually determine where their ETF is set for their customer. So Austin, can you come through the indicators you recommend? Yeah, so obviously I like to use Fibonacci. Some people can say whatever they want to say about it. I like looking at it, but to each our own. I use the EMAs, which are just moving averages. You can use the SMAs if you choose to use. I use an EMA and then an SMA, so I think it's just different. But I do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 75, and 100 days. I like sometimes to look at the daily moving average. I like the fractals. And then the indicators that I do have saved in here, obviously the visible range volume profile, the RSI is in here. I do have it up, but I've taken it down multiple times. And then obviously the moving averages. So that's kind of what I use, I guess you could say. And then I use this volume oscillator down here, which shows you how much money is actually coming in on the hour or on the whatever chart you have out there. Which platform do you use to buy? Coinbase. I thought the lower the average, the better. Yeah, you want that to be, the lower the average, the better. Yeah, you want the law of averages to come out. So if we're looking on the 4-hour chart here, you do want the law of averages to work themselves out. Oops. Oopses. There we go. So I prefer to have the law of averages work closer together. So these will pull all these averages will try to pull together before the next run. That's always how it is. So we'll probably get closer and closer and closer to these averages and then have another run. I do not use Revol. I don't know what that is. The trick of trading is if you become rich before trading, you win. I work 9 to 5, have done my taxes recently, even though I owed. Should I worry about the IRS coming after me? I think the positive thing about the Trump administration is that they're going to maybe do away with that kind of stuff. I don't know what the IRS is going to do. I try to really pay. I pay my taxes on time every year. I don't even, I just one of those things I don't even want to deal with. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. I mean, you're a small fish in a pond, dude, compared to everything else. But they for some reason they seem to go after the small fish. With a long enough time frame on our side, buy below the blue shading, sell above. Yeah, your emotions won't let you do that though. Yeah, it's true, Kev. I get what you're saying. Pay your taxes. Ask me how I know. Viking cat. That's funny, man. Small fish, easy target. Yeah, they're gonna, and most likely they're gonna pay, right? They're not gonna go get an attorney. They're not gonna, extend the issue. They're probably just gonna say, okay, I owe $600, and I'm just gonna pay it because I don't want to deal with the BS. So, Joe Bennett, the market cap doesn't matter because if you're looking at it as a commodity, which a lot of us are looking at cryptocurrency as a commodity, commodities don't carry a market cap. So like, there's no market cap for oil. There's no market cap for corn. There's no market cap for, salmon. Any of these commodities, there's no market cap for. And so if you're looking at it from that aspect of it, and if XRP is just a commodity, then there's no market cap. So it's just based off of how many people want to use it, how much, what the use case is for it, right? So oil is used because we drive our cars. Salmon's, we eat salmon and we eat corn. So people buy it up to eat it to feed their families. So how much XRP could be used is really determined on the people that actually want to use it. So it shouldn't matter about market cap. That's technically what the whole argument against market cap is. Remember the 3 L's, man. Man's biggest downfall is ladies, liquor, and leverage. If I can prove that I bought more crypto than I've sold, do I have to pay taxes? Only if you sell VT. So, I mean, just put your wallets into a coin tracker and just let the coin tracker do its thing. And it'll tell you at the end of the day how much you've lost. XRP will be for banks. XLM will be for consumers. Yeah, just like HBAR. HBAR is for consumers as well. But if they take out taxes on my paycheck, is that me paying my taxes? You still got to file for tax. You still got to file the taxes. So yeah, I mean they want you to file. So if you should and unfortunately, if you missed a filing or you missed a date, they come back and they penalize you. So when you go to file for the next year's taxes and you didn't pay the previous years, they'll come back and they'll probably set some kind of fine. I don't know what it will be, but yeah, they just won't know they are. What are you saying, Coco? 7 billion people want to use XRP. Yeah, we just don't know who they are yet. Yeah. Oh, new whale alert, bro. Hey, thanks so much for the donation. Did we get another whale alert? Yeah, 600 BTC, another 133 BTC transferred. So yeah, you're seeing a lot of money. 132 $132 million transferred from unknown wallet to unknown wallet. That's fine. But now you have $59 million of BTC transferred from BTC to Coinbase. From Coinbase. That's good, dude. From Coinbase to wallet is a good thing. So let's go back and look. Yeah, Bitcoin. Probably going to have a nice little Could have some movement. That's good to have it moving. When you move it from an exchange to a wallet, that's good. When it moves from a wallet to an exchange, that's bad. So, but based off what this is looking like here, you know, you could have like what happened over here. I mean, right now, this could probably drop. Like I said, it could come down to like 96 again, which could have this come down again before we rally back up. Yeah, well, you usually clear it, so it could come down. It'll be interesting to see where this plays out, honestly. Your taxes are what you get paid. You have to pay on the gains. Yeah. And if you go to a different bracket, you have to backtrack to the total from the taxes. Yeah. Cream Abdul. Yeah. What Cream said here. That's a good way to say it. I can't buy this. I can't buy this new normal market. XRP didn't invent a new type of crypto. It's still relevant. How much? But if you're looking at it from I guess, Festy Fool. Yeah, if you're looking at it from a security standpoint, yeah, market cap matters, right? But if you want to look at it from a commodity, then market cap wouldn't. So, you know, that's kind of what the argument is. How to claim fair tokens if you hold XRP. I think people are doing it on the Bifrost wallet is where it's at. So, yeah, you think that oh shit, that jumped quick. Damn, Shib Army coming in hot. Thank you so much for the $50 donation, bro. You're my favorite crypto page. Name is Mike from Ohio, XRP. Dude, I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much, dude, for the $50 donation to the channel. That is damn, bro. Coming in hot with the $50 donation. Thank you so much. I'm glad of your favorite, man. That's cool, dude. Yeah, wow. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the $50 donation to the channel. Damn. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that, Mike. Midnight Mike from Ohio. Yeah, Mike. I mean, damn, Mike. You donated a lot to the channel the last couple of days too, and I appreciate that a ton, dude. Thank you very much. Trading from Dubai, so no capital gains tax, dude. That's awesome, Absar. That's yeah. Dubai is the way to go, man. Thank you so much for the $7.29 donation too. That's or $7. I don't know what that equates to, but thank you so much for the donation. Take out a $50 long. Take out a $50 long on this. Yeah, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that ton, man. Set up a living trust and pay less taxes. That's true. That's true, Keith. I'll give you that. You think they don't move these coins to scare y'all, or are they all bullish? Believe nothing in crypto. It's all a game. It's true, man. It's all smoke and mirrors, dude. Definitely smoke and mirrors. That's for sure. Does someone have to have a residence in Dubai? Yeah, you do. You have to. I think you have to have. I don't know if you have to have residence there, or I don't know how it works. Damn, Mike coming in hot with another $50 bomb, dude. Extra for more XRP or pay bill, dude. Damn, bro. Shib Army strong. Oh my God, Mike. Appreciate the $50, man. You are freaking amazing. That is crazy. Wow. Wow, dude. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. Put a smile on my face. Say, damn, that's $100. Couldn't appreciate that more, man. Mike, yeah, damn, killing it right there. No, don't feel silly. No. That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that. Mike thinks stupid Kev. Where's the pump and dump for the whales? Hey man, I appreciate Mike dude so much, man. Good Ohio. Trust me, I like Ohio too because I'm a big LeBron fan. So people hate me for that, but yeah, that's why I like Ohio. You're the man. No, that's awesome, dude. Thank you very much. How much do you think Pepe or Shib's gonna be worth in 9 years? In 6 years? Dude, that's tough. Get yourself some Reese's. I did. I might just go and get myself a peanut butter cup. Incoming taxes versus capital gains. Tax, two totally different things. That's true. Income tax and capital gains is completely different. Yeah, we don't get into the LeBron talk. Let's not talk about LeBron. This is crypto, not sports. They're gonna be worthless. You think they're gonna be worthless? I don't know, man. You know, I think that they'll continue to grow, and that's because there's nothing you can do to the contract, right? The contracts are just kind of what they are. What's this tiki hunt thing? Tiki? Where's the tiki hunt? What is tiki hunt? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, he is the man. Mike is the man, dude. Thanks so much for the $50, dude. Careful with these RSI stuff. It's no cheat code. Worth learning though. Yeah, no, I know these RSIs could get you wrecked, right? I get anything in here could get you. It's all just a matter of trends. And right now the trend is showing that it's on a downtrend. That's just what this is showing. So no, I think this is good. All good. It's all crypto money. Blessings. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, thank you very much. Am I the only one that sees a battle of conflict traders today? Yeah, pushing penguin. I'm with you. Or pushing penguin. I want to say pushing penguin. I don't know why. Pushing pigeon. Yeah, I would see that. You do need residency using taxless jobs to invest. I'm sorry. Thanks so much for the donation to the channel. You need residency. You need residency using taxless jobs to invest. Gotcha. That's interesting. I mean, I heard Dubai is great, by the way. I don't know if anyone lives in Dubai or has been to Dubai or whatever it is. RL USD, let's go. That'd be awesome if RL USD launched. I'd be like freaking pumped right now, dude. But XRP obviously down right now, still just slightly 35. But yeah, that'd be cool if it did. I mean, I heard like living in Dubai would be fantastic. Looks like when the blue line goes below the run in the downtrend, it kicks back up. Yeah, usually that's how it works. When the blue line goes down, it's going to go down, and then obviously it's going to continue downward, and then the blue is going to pass back over the red, and then when that happens, usually you're in an uptrend. So that's kind of how you could look at it. Dubai is not great. It's horrible place if you only just research for like 5. Is it really that bad of a place? Damn. I'm thinking of Singapore. Is Singapore the place to go then? I go to Dubai all the time. It's amazing. Is it really, WR? Okay. Talking golf when you said you were 6. So am I. Oh, you really? I actually got in this game from the golfing buddies. Oh, really? Damn. You're a handicap. Yeah, it's been a while. Like I said, I'm not what I was in college, dude. Like I said, I played in college. I played every day, twice, sometimes twice a day in college. I'd go hit anywhere from 18 to 36 holes on a day. And yeah. I'd do it in the morning. We'd go to school, and then we'd hit it in the afternoon, late afternoon, and that was kind of like our routine for a long time. And then, then I played a lot, going up until I had kids, and then it just you don't have the time to do it as much anymore. So, where's the bottom line here? 220, 190. Well, you can see this is the last. I drew a white line here for our last drop, but it definitely hit a lot of resistance here at the $2 mark. So. If this were to come back down, you're probably going to hit some resistance here at the 220 mark, which is where this is all built up right here. And then the next lane down is probably in that $2 range. But yeah, we'll see where this falls to. Just sold my Tesla shares, $300 profit. That's pretty good, dude. A nice little swing trade there, Kevin. Austin A-Team is freaking amazing community. Nothing but positive vibes. Appreciate you, Seiko, dude. You guys are always – a lot of people have been here for a long time watching the A-Team, dude. So years of people here with the A-Team. And, yeah, just super appreciative of everyone here and everything you guys do to keep this channel growing and all the support. And I couldn't be more appreciative of it all. So, yeah, I put money on stocks or crypto and it goes down. Can I take it out and have it all? Yeah, you could take losses. People do all the time. They'll take a loss. They'll put it against their other stuff. I keep hearing different info, and I don't know if it's a scam. Do you think anything of DNA? I don't know anything about DNA, bro. Are you selling XRP during this bull run? Just not my long-term bag. I will make Karen. I will make some swing trades and things like that. Like I'll watch to see where this goes and maybe buy the bottom and I do a little swing trade for a couple days or a day trade, whatever I see. But yeah, we've been packing our bags for quite some time, so I probably won't sell that. XRP downtrend to 4 hours. Yeah, we're on the 4 hour right now. It's looking like a good downtrend coming. Yeah, big brother. No, I appreciate you, Seiko, dude. You always held it down. A lot of people here. I can go down the whole list. I mean, Rob Goddard's been here for a long time. All my moderators have been here for a long time and always been great. So, yeah, thanks again, Trey Nelson, for the $2 donation to the channel. I appreciate the hell out of that. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for for the donations here. Eric Trump was there, 40 Bitcoin. Yeah, just recently on behalf of. We were talking about this morning. We were talking about how big of a deal that is. I think that's huge. He said that Bitcoin would get. He believes that Bitcoin. Trump in himself believed that Bitcoin. So Trump Jr., Eric Trump, and Donald Trump all believe that Bitcoin is going to get to $1 million per Bitcoin. So I mean, when you have the president's son saying that, that's a pretty big deal, So again, thank you so much for the. Thanks so much for the donation. I really, really appreciate that. I'm seeing more females in here than all crypto. Hey, we're working both dynamics, dude. You know, we're working. That's hard to actually do. Is to have the, you know, it's good to see a lot more women coming into this, coming into crypto. I think it's awesome. You know, obviously it's a very male dominated space for crypto, but it's nice to sort of see, like, we have Monica over here. We got I think there's a lot of people. We got Karen. We got like I said, we got Veronica, Monica, Karen. I got a lot of people over here on TikTok that look. We got Emily over here as well. We got a lot of people, a lot more females for sure, and I think that's super important. It's great to have that kind of diversity in the space. So, yeah, it's good to see. How do you feel about XLM? I like we've been holding XLM for quite some time. So I'm a dude. Moose Whisperer, you sound like a dude. Invested for the first time this week, right before the downturn. It's okay, Eric, man. Or Aaron, sorry, Aaron. We had another Aaron in here. It's hard to see my screen, but Aaron, yeah, I get you. It happens, you know what I mean? So good thing is that we're in a nice bull market. So we'll see how it goes. We got Angel in here with XDC. Yeah, we got a lot of women over here. Kev. Coin Tracker will also tell you how much what to take to adjust your tag. That is true. They do that. RS Million. That's actually good input right there. It does too. I get an email every day. Anytime I make a transfer or anything like that, I get an email every day about where my money's at. So, Kimber, yeah, a lot of people probably invested when this thing was pumping, right? That's the thing, is that people were like, hey, jump in, don't miss the pump, and then you get out the top. So the thing is now is what's called dollar cost averaging, is find a place where you can actually average out your cost. So you might buy in a little bit more, you know, don't go all in, but I mean, just buy in a little bit more. It'll help lower your average from, like, say you bought at 260 and then you buy here at 230, you know, you're going to split your costs in half. And then if it goes down more, you just DCA in a little bit more, and then it'll split your costs in half. And then eventually at that time, say the price goes down to $2. Well, you brought your cost of your average from 260 down to maybe 220 or maybe 230. And so when this goes back up to 250, you're now in the green because you brought your average down. So you don't have to wait for it to get to 260 to be back in the green. So you'll see a lot of people doing that. It's a very common strategy. A lot of us have done it. I've DCA'd into a lot of positions and been it's helped me out big time in that time. So yeah, we're not perfect in that. Only one person buys the top and only one person buys the bottom. The women, they're here for Austin's chiseled jawline and his haircut. I am not chiseled. Oh, that's funny though. Absar, thanks so much for the donation again. I'm trying to see the 190 XRP again and load it up. Yeah, if it hits 190, dude, you're probably gonna see a bounce back like none other. Just Joy, what's your thoughts on buying XRP right now? I'm holding off on it right now. I mean, it's coming down, but we're gonna see how this plays out. It's too early. We'll go to 180 before it goes back up. You think so, Joka? All right. I'll do it tomorrow, Digicon. I'm about to hop off here, actually, here in about 3 minutes. I'm going to be hopping off here. I've been on here for almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm going to be hopping off in about 3 minutes. And I got to get some stuff done for the day. But and then we're going to continue to watch this out. And I'll maybe I'll come on tonight. I don't know if the A team wants me to or not, but I might come on tonight and kick it with you guys again. We'll see. The coin is testing my patience, not going to lie. Yeah, it does. Hey, dude, that's where you got to. Big Vig, you just gotta have some patience for sure, dude. Just have some patience, and good things will come. Do you know it's easier to become a millionaire than it is to have abs? That's probably true, Vito. I would agree with that. I'm not saying I'm weak. I'm just saying that I'm not chiseled jawline. Or as people say, I'm not like that. That Chad that everyone thinks in crypto. Austin, some clean and tell everyone you actually drew all these charts on Payoff. These are not real charts. Is Kraken to Ledger storage possible? Yes, Jason, it is. Flare, good pick. A lot of us here own it, dude. Yeah, I've owned Flare for a while. Abs are there, just have to cut the body fat. That's true, Viking Cat. I had abs a few years ago. Take a break, bro. You deserve it. We'll see what happens today, man. I appreciate you, Big Watch. As always, dude. You're always looking out for me. You can also send your crypto information at the end of the year in your tax program. That is true, RS Miller. Yeah, HR Block, TurboTax, any of that kind of stuff. I have fun on this channel. Yeah, Too Fast. Yeah, it's a good channel, man. A lot of good people here. It's just a place to come to and talk about crypto. So, yeah, with all that, I'm gonna hop off, guys. I'm gonna get some things done on the day. I appreciate everyone coming here and kicking in with me today, watching this chart go, talking about the news, everything. Letting you guys know, anyone new here, I do come back here every day at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to talk about crypto and every other thing. I will probably come on tonight around the 5:30 mark, 5:30, 6 o'clock mark tonight to talk more about crypto and sort of see what the closing bell brought and what we maybe have in store for the next day. So, hopefully I'll see you guys all on here later tonight. And with all that, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, we're out of here, dude. So yeah, peace out, everyone. Yeah, please hit that like button, subscribe, whatever you got to do. And we'll be back later this evening. So talk to you guys later. Peace out.